the women in the Odyssey. Woo!
Woo! Black women. Black women and
brown women.
I thought they were Greek.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
Men, women.
And yet they're all from this dimension. Not very
women,
diverse.
men.
They're all from this dimension.
Do you not feel represented?
Are they? Are they though? Can you prove that?
They feel like they're more out of this world.
Can you? I'm not convinced that they are.
I'm not convinced we're in our original dimension.
No, neither am I.
Okay, let's just be real.
I got an insider called Squidman Jones, and he tells me all this stuff. So yes, I know for sure, 100%. He does test everything. He collects hair and blood samples on battlefields and stuff. He's like the Skrulls.
In the year of our Lord 2008, CERN was turned on, and we were sucked into a micro black hole.
Yeah.
Into the retardiverse.
Yes.
And you cannot convince me otherwise.
No, I'm total agreement with you.
When
that Hadron Collider got turned on, things went
fucking south.
Yeah.
So we just got to turn it on again, right? And we can undo it.
Well, that's what they've been trying to do, and they can't get us back through.
Damn it.
No!
Because we're in the retarded verse. So like everybody lost a little bit of IQ points when we went there. Some more than others. Okay.
I know.
Just say.
And you can't gain any points in the retarded verse. You can only lose them.
Here's the twist, MauLer. The only person who can save us is Ray Pitler.
Oh my God, he's out there.
We need to
hard cut to this guy in a science outfit working really hard on his computer. It just says Ray Pitler on his little label.
He doesn't have he has a soul patch. He doesn't have the mustache here. It's just like comics division. He has a little soul patch right here.
The name's Pitler.
Flavor saver. And he dyes it.
Oh.
He dyes his
flavor
saver.
Okay.
When I said that to Shad on the House of Dragon, he had no idea what I was.
No, he's like,
why did you just say Ray Pitler?
You don't know what a flavor saver is?
No, he didn't know what a Ray Pitler was.
No.
I don't know if Shad knows what a flavor saver is. I mean, he kind of has one. He has a beard, so.
It was also when you guys were was it you're talking about on FNT? I was watching one of the FNT segments, and then Shad just goes straight to the end.
I know, that was actually so funny.
Oh, I think I was watching that too. Because Gary, you were like, yeah, so that's actually just ruined the whole flow.
Yeah. Can we just go back to the beginning? He just wants to finish.
We're reviewing The Sixth Sense. So he was dead the whole time, guys. Like, slow down, Chad.
I fucking love Shad.
Yep.
Speaking of flavor savers, you can meet a few of these guys who have flavor savers.
Wow.
In real life. Sorry, I was trying to figure out a
one right there, a little dot of a flavor saver.
Yeah.
He does.
So if you want to meet some of our bearded men, you can go to
or beards.
The FNT 6th annual Vegas meetup, August 6th, 6:30 to 10. The venue not
undisclosed location that will be revealed soon because people want to ruin it for us.
Yes. So if you guys want, reserve a spot. RSVP is in the description, and I'm sure some of the mods are throwing it in the chat right now. 16 and up. If you are under 16 or 18, you have to be accompanied by an adult. Otherwise, it's a very free event. Just give your legal name when you RSVP. And then, of course, Americon.
Ray Pitler.
Yes, it's on my ID.
Someone's gonna try that, you know that.
There's gonna be like 5 different Ray Pitlers.
Elbows is gonna have fun with that.
Americon 250.
Americon 250. At the Thirsty Horse Saloon. It is a fundraiser for put on by Texas veterans.
Yep.
Brandon Herrera is going to be there. Soon to be congressman for Texas 23. The Unsub podcast guys are going to be there. And I'm going to be there.
Hell yeah.
You're going to be there, X-Ray Gorder Black's going to be there. I don't know if you're going to be there.
Probably not.
Okay,
but I should make a trip out to see y'all at some point.
Okay. So Quarter Black, Comics, Jeremy, Ryan, and many others, including some actual, like, real famous people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That you would like. And not maybe Ray Pitler. I don't know. You never know if he's going to show up or not.
The multiverse of Ray Pitler. There you go. So yeah,
Boy,
check these out.
That's a cowboy bar where, like, on one dance floor, you can't even be on the dance floor without cowboy boots.
I know, it's so cute. I wanted to line dance, but I didn't have cowboy boots at the time.
Yeah.
But now I do.
As with the last week, we have two things to talk about. We're still going to talk about them. Israel and Palestine. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, hi, Az. How's it going?
It's going all right. It's going all right. I have been desperately trying to get my Odyssey video out, which I just have. Yeah, go check it out after this stream. My
God,
God.
my title, by the way, motherfucker.
No, you said what title should we call this show? And I said, I've called my video this. And then you just went, because you were half paying attention. Yeah, X-Ray Guild, let go with that one. I was like, no, that's the title to my video.
No,
so we titled our video that.
No, I'm going to change my thumbnail, and I'm just going to put your thumbnail up of me reacting to your video, but it's still my video. That's
okay. Do it. Do it. Do it now.
I can't wait to see it after the show.
I'm doing good. I'm dude. Last night was so funny because the numbers adjusted the predicted of Supergirl back down below 100 million. Now, even though they weren't the absolute numbers, it was just an adjustment on their prediction. It looked like it was going to be the case. And then people got big mad because I was laughing at it. And then somebody with a clearly botted post, by the way, put, giving yourself away that you don't like a film where she's going after pedos. Because if you don't like Supergirl, you're now a pedo, everybody. They've called us Nazis, homophobes, racists, bigots, blah, blah. Now they're trying pedo because, that's something they know all about. Not going to work, I'm afraid, on that one either. No. And then the actuals came in. And it was like 99,970,000. So it still stayed below the 100 million mark with the actuals in.
Ouch.
I laughed hard.
It's been a fun week with both movies, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a fun week, and it's going to get so much worse. The page has turned to the Odyssey, but we're still going to talk about Supergirl because something really funny happened yesterday that everybody predicted. Hi, MauLer.
Hello. Do you guys remember a movie called Ballistic X versus Sever?
No.
It's Lucy Liu and Antonio Banderas. This like random action movie came out in 2002. I just had like a memory blast of seeing it, and I was fascinated when I was younger because I saw the cover and I was like, Ballistic X versus Sever. What the fuck name is that? Bizarre.
That is an early 2000s movie.
Yes, that is a 2000s title for sure. A better time, a wonderful time.
Well, you know how like when you're in a time, you can't recognize the signatures all the time of it until you are away from that time, right? So, like when I'm watching the trailer for The Patriot, and you go, oh, this is such a early 2000s freaking movie with little techno boom, like with a Patriot movie, which doesn't make sense at all. That's the early 2000s, and they were actually so much better.
But yeah, good to know from Az's post interactions that if ever you don't like a movie, then whatever is in that movie now must mean that like whatever bad guys are defeated in that movie must mean that's what you are.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you endorse it, or you are part of it.
Feel insecure about it because you associate with the bad guys, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Ladies, can you be quiet in there? I'm streaming. Sorry, my slaves were
crazy. Well, some people have claimed to enjoy, some films. I hesitate to say this, Saving Private Ryan, for example. So I guess they must like Nazis. I mean, because they're in those.
I know,
those
I
films.
do.
Well, I was going to say that's a given, but other people wouldn't be so willing to just admit that. Some people have claimed that Schindler's List is a good movie. It's like, well, you must have liked Schindler's List because you associate with, certain things people do in that movie. I guess that's just how that works.
That's what I would respond to that guy's tweet with all fucking day long. So, big fan of, big fan of 12 Years a Slave? No,
yeah. You hate the room because you are just like I don't even like you associate with all the victims and the people in the room. It's a good movie. The Room,
I like Obsession, so I like Psychos.
Well, you're a woman.
Yeah.
So you're automatically fucking mental. Okay.
Yeah. Probably not a great example.
You like Jaws. You probably go out and dress up as a shark and eat people.
Yep. You're for eating people.
Well, I mean, I do eat dogs.
That's even worse.
They're not people.
Wow.
That's even worse.
I mean, technically, he's correct, but
why don't you take the chat and like move it away from the giant space that your face isn't in, X-Ray Girl?
Well, I think you're supposed to put me there because then it's okay.
I know, but I didn't want to cover your face, Molly.
You have a face. I'm just an icon.
Fine.
It'll probably
fine. All right.
There,
I'll
chat's all
adjust my
comfy
camera. Like wrong way. Okay, and I'll zoom out. That feels so much better.
It feels like a fucking quartering stream.
I can't figure out my tech.
Let's just do 58 minutes of tech.
Okay.
Hey, I am a woman, okay?
True.
I was looking to see that movie I was mentioning on like a list of 2000 films that I just saw. Codename The Cleaner, a 2007 movie. When Cedric the Entertainer awakes one morning in a strange hotel room, he finds himself in a bit of a predicament.
I miss Cedric the Entertainer, okay?
Dude, that happens to me most mornings, okay? I wake up with a bit of a predicament.
4% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Hey, oh my God.
It's probably really
Citizen
good.
Vigilante beat.
I'm amazed at that film. I'm amazed that you both put a movie out that people watched.
Oh, by a lot. I went to my Amazon Prime and it was #2 just on Independence Day.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's by a lot. And the only thing it was beaten by was Project Hail Mary.
Ah, okay.
So a lot of people, this is the highest grossing UV Bowl movie. This is the best UV Bowl movie. I'm not saying it's good because I watched it.
I just saw a comment go, Gary, you're olding fast.
Yeah, I saw that. Very sad.
I'm olding fast?
You're olding fast.
Thanks.
What are you, a writer on the Odyssey? Like,
Daddy!
My daddy's coming home. Your daddy's coming nowhere, little boy. Don't talk to me like that. My daddy gonna smack your ass.
Yep. I mean, what am I gonna say? Get a little more. The gray in the beard is just like completely started going all the way down now, baby. Let's go. Can't wait for a totally gray beard.
Gary's gonna come with a black beard on Friday night.
Oh God, no!
Just black.
I am not gay.
Black, and then you're gonna shave it all there, and you're just gonna call yourself Hulkamania T-shirt.
I'm not beardo.
Bandana.
Who dyes his beard, and other people who dye their beard.
There are some people who can get away with it. There are some morons who practically switch from a completely light color into a pitch black overnight.
No.
Remember Seagal? Seagal still does it as well, doesn't he, by the way?
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Old
maxing.
I'm age maxing. It's like today when I was doing my Odyssey video, I was just like, I used to do, I took Greek.
Do you have an Odyssey video coming out today?
Yeah, it's coming out. Check it out. Check it out after this stream, yo.
The Odyssey's not even out yet. You can't. How can you make a video? It makes no sense.
No. I said in the video, I said that I love like the Iliad and the Odyssey because I used to do Greek civ at school, and then I just realized, and I was like, 35 years ago. It's like, what?
You understand? I'm not even 35, so.
35 years ago.
He was reminiscing of a time where I wasn't even an embryo.
For the Iliad and the Odyssey, okay? I was in the fucking Trojan horse. It didn't go down like that at all.
Gary's outside the fucking gates of Troy. Like, what am I doing? What do I do? Guys, what do you want me to do now?
Why did everybody
do I get in the horse? Do I stay here? What am I?
I have an Odyssey video coming out later today too.
Really?
Yes, I do. I don't know what to call it.
What's it called?
I think I'm going to call it the Odyssey media disaster. What do you think?
Okay.
I should just to troll your ass. I totally should, but I won't.
Hold on, dude. Here. Let me just share this. You can have this if you want. You can have that if you want. That's great.
Shut up.
So I was making the video before all the Lupita Nyong'o shit came out, and I had to okay, I'll spoil it a little bit. There's a point where in the video where I said, but at least the PR hasn't been this bad. And then that shit dropped. And I'm like, fuck.
Oh no. There might be the terrible script, there might be the weak casting, and there might be the Emily Wilson take on it, but at least the PR behind it has it.
A few moments later.
Yeah.
Rewind.
Oh my goodness me.
It'll be out after the show, after Az's video. When's yours drop?
It's out now.
Okay,
but
so
watch it after this stream,
and then watch mine later. But watch Az's first. Watch Az's first.
I even forgot to put in the review that says that it subverts Homer's work and that it's a modern take.
Well, that just came out last night. I mean,
yeah, I know.
I might have to add that. Thank God I still have time. Okay. MauLer. I guess we kind of talked to you, right?
Okay,
no?
But I can contribute more. Look at this image.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
It's relevant.
MauLer just leaves the stream. Okay, I'm done.
Yes, young Spartacus. It truly is an odd sea. Mr. Zeuser, this is the strangest ocean I've ever seen.
Oh, man.
Scroll down.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, no.
Can you see that he's got Homer boat trip cross?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That is genius.
Told you I can contribute.
Uh-oh.
You can contribute. My God, can you ever? Egypt 1, Argentina 0.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, really?
Oh, nobody cares now
by
that
the
America's
way,
out, huh?
It's because, America's
no,
out.
some of us didn't
no
care.
football.
No, some of us didn't give a fuck if America was there.
If it was still 2-1 towards the end of the match, I was sure that Trump was just going to pass another fucking doctrine that they had to continue until America equalized.
I'm going for Argentina because we have more viewers from Argentina. I don't think we have any from Egypt. Maybe one.
Noons!
There's got to be some mummies
He's
watching.
not in Egypt.
This is in Dubai.
They're all thereabouts,
Oh,
you know.
it's a bit different.
Thereabouts.
Look,
Noons
they're
was-
all the fucking... I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
She's in a nicer place. She went to Egypt with us.
She's dead!
No, she's not dead.
What? She's in a better place. Noons,
Well,
we love
did
you.
say we were put into the retard realm or whatever, so...
Whew.
Oh, hail Noons. by the
Rape
way.
Hitler needs to save her.
Oh, no!
Well, Rape Hitler would save her, actually. I don't think he'd save anybody from Israel, but I think he would save somebody from the United Arab Emirates. Okay.
You understand? Rape Hitler's got to be in Fargate. He's got to be like a captain or something.
The captain. I'm thinking he's like the Thanos of Fargate.
Ooh.
On social media, would it be
He could be
Rape
ex-captain,
Hitler?
ex-captain.
Ex-captain.
On social media, would it be Rape Hitler and then next to him just a Palestine flag?
You'd have all the flags.
Well, a lot of
I heard
people would
something
root
else.
for him if
You
that
just have
was
a
the
glow.
case.
No. Have you seen Was it the Babylon Bee? A leftist goes back to kill Hitler, and by the end of it, they just go, do you know what?
You know what?
We kind of agree on everything.
That's so good. It was so good.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Hollywood is having a tough time with that one. I talked about it briefly yesterday and won't get into it. We'll just say that little conflict has caused a major rift and conflict in Hollywood. That's funny. It's just
Who
funny.
signs your checks, Hollywood? Who signs your checks?
Okay. I was bringing up in reference of Big Nose, who said he wanted to slap us for being incels.
After everything else you just said, and then you Jesus Christ.
Never mind.
We'll move on. Big Nose dude, can you be a little bit more specific?
The guy who said he wanted to slap us, and I call him Big Nose because Disbro made a comment that he doesn't have to worry about his glasses falling off his face. And listen, I don't have to worry about it either.
He did a stream.
He did
crying about the fact that we humiliated him on social media, and I didn't watch that. I got fucking shit to do, but his thumbnail was like me, like mad, great, based as fuck. Then you were like, and then he's in the middle of us looking like an absolute fucking cock. Like, dude, are you fucking imagining Gary and I fucking Eiffel Towering you or something? Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Honestly, I watched a little bit. It looked like he kind of got shook a little bit. So
the guy that threatened violence got mad that I said Mr. Bean rapes him in the prison showers. Okay, he kind of got sad. Okay. You want attention?
I was just happy.
We'll give you attention. No,
I was just happy that he took time out of bashing Israel for like the last 7 months to talk about Supergirl and us. So that's the only reason I was bringing it up.
Why do you gotta drag Mr. Bean into your rape stuff? Like, leave him alone.
Well, because right, this guy's talking about slapping Gary and Ryan. Ryan, by the way, who said last week, would just eat him. Would just literally fucking eat him and suck the marrow from his bones.
And then complain about getting the order wrong.
And then DJ Cope, he's like that guy. He's this fucking scrawny string of snot that would fucking break his arm on any of those guys' fucking faces. And then so I said, this guy looks like Mr. Bean rapes him in the prison showers. Because, Mr. Bean's not exactly like, the biggest dude in the world. And then I think you said something, Gary, or somebody else said something, and
I'm sure I said something.
The guy just got absolutely fucking.
But the whole point was he's bashing Israel, defending Supergirl, and I just wanted to point out, like, who do you think signs this check for Supergirl?
I still like. It's crazy we're at the point now these people will admit, it's like we saw the other one the other day, that they what we make the claim about over these streams is like they live and die by the success and non-success of people like Drinker, Gary, etc. They just actually just start saying it now. They're like, I will support Slop if it means Drinker loses.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
Oh.
Yeah. What's it? That guy
it's crazy too, because I'd called it pathetic, right? And I had a couple of replies saying like, "How are you any different?" It's like I want bad movies to fail because they're bad stories and they're not helpful to Will at all. Not because Movie Bob likes them or some shit. I don't care. This is weird too, because there's loads of movies I've wanted success for that people I'm not a fan of like. I don't even know. I just can't imagine living like that. It's like, did Drinker like this one? Well, then I won't. Did Drinker like this one? He doesn't. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's like, wow. By the way, with those parameters, you make it really easy for Drinker to constantly win.
Yes.
He's won already. He wins when he wakes up in the morning. Because I don't think about you at all. That's what he is. Yeah.
All Drinker had to do was watch a shit movie and go, wow, that was shit. They really made it hard.
It's good. It's good life. It's good, but it is funny. But this has been said for a while now. They will take whatever position is owning the chodes. The
chodes.
The chodes. I do the guy.
There's a difference.
No, well, yeah, because there's a. Yesterday, I was a chode that I was a something chode that endorsed pedophilia because I don't like
because you don't like Supergirl.
Yeah,
I saw that. Yeah,
that was interesting.
A limey Cho. That was it. A limey Cho.
Okay.
So racist, you know, racism's fine with them, you know.
Like I said, new vector of attack. Fascinating.
It really is. But I'm gonna like the thing my perceived enemy doesn't think about me very much likes.
I mean, how could he even? Who even was that guy? Like, Drake is not gonna know. Like all of these thousands of people that live and breathe by his word on a film, but in the opposite way. Like, oh God, did he like my favorite movie? No. Do you remember there was a post? I want to say it was like a year ago where Drinker made a review of some movie. I forget what it was, but there was a post that was like, "Stay the fuck away from this movie." It was like, what?
Yeah. I remember that post.
I remember seeing it. I was like, what's happening? What is this?
Rachel Leishman told me to get the fuck out of her Doctor Who fandom.
Yeah. Oh no, but in all fairness to Rachel Leishman, it absolutely is her fandom now.
And I'm out. I
was gonna say you can have it.
you can fucking choke on it.
You could have the bird cinders and cockroaches that are left in that fucking bucket of death.
Fucking MauLer, what movie was it? Because I remember seeing that tweet.
Well,
I can't remember.
I think
Snow
it was
White.
like it couldn't. No, I don't think it was Snow White. It was like I could have sworn it was something possibly indie, and it was something that they would have expected him to hate, but he didn't.
Yes.
RRR,
but he didn't. No, it was something after that. It was yeah. I'm olding in real time. Everybody.
It wasn't Glass Onion. No, I'm looking at chat see if they've got.
It was an Indian film. So what? Canada?
Well, I don't think it was an Indian film. What?
That's Pakistani. Okay, racist.
No, it must.
No,
be
it's Indian, dude.
British.
It's Indian. UK's.
So you're getting
it might have been Furiosa. Actually, that might have been it.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it was actually like stay the fuck away from her, not even the movie, from her.
Drinker, stay away from Anya Taylor-Joy playing a character called Furiosa in a movie that absolutely flopped, by the way. Hate to break that to you.
But this is the thing I don't get. He'll have like the most lukewarm sort of like, well, the movie has things that work about it and don't work. Performances were good here and not so good here. Bad idea on budget and maybe bad idea to not have Mad Max in Mad Max. But, you know, that kind of video. And then it's like, you are Satan.
Yeah.
But they don't watch his movies, though. They don't watch his movie reviews, sorry. They don't watch anything. They just automatically
have an
assume that
example.
he's doing women bad, racism, black people bad, terrible movie.
I think there's an example out there of somebody who just looked at the thumbnails and the titles and didn't watch the videos and then had a 2-year meltdown on it over it.
Angry Joe.
Am I misremembering?
They always do the thing. It's like I already know what fucking in those videos. It's like you haven't watched any. It's like why would I watch any when I know what's in them? It's like but you do have it that you don't. It's like a fucking game of telephone between all the people who've never watched the videos about what the videos are about. The worst conspiracy theorists ever. The information's right there.
How many people do you think that are posting on socials, let's say, sort of defending Supergirl? How many of those do you reckon have actually seen the film? I don't 1%. think. I think a lot of them are botted marketing.
1%, and we're being generous.
I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that.
Nobody went to see that fucking movie worldwide. If we're being completely honest about those numbers, it's like Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
we support that movie more than they did.
Well, yeah, we went to the cinema and
paid to see it, and then came out and like didn't hate it. Like I'm like George Miller's a great director.
We were talking about
Supergirl.
I was about to say,
holy shit! I was just like, what?
I paid to see it. Oh shit! I'm caught. I actually love Supergirl. I am a grifter.
I thought he was gonna say he didn't hate it because he felt nothing. Like,
I
thought we were talking about Furiosa.
Oh, by the way, Supergirl's Mondays come in.
I hated.
Supergirl's Mondays come in, and it is 1.1 million.
What's the drop from the previous Monday?
It is a 61% drop.
And
this is the Monday. So tomorrow's going to be high.
What's unusual about Supergirl is when you have such a soft opening, your drop is usually 50 to 60%.
Yeah,
it doesn't go to 80 or 70%. That's how bad this is.
I was watching your Gary, your there was like a clip from your Nooner, I think, and how you like talk about predictions and how mine, despite being so low, was way too high.
Yeah, I know. I was giving you credit as having the lowest prediction, and you were still way the fuck off.
Yeah. And then I said that this weekend, after this weekend, Supergirl's probably going to be on about 110, 115 million.
It keeps surprising us. It keeps getting us wrong.
So it doesn't sniff 100 million domestic.
The Monday's the second highest. Technically, it tends to be. This is, it's the second highest number of the weekdays, Monday to Thursday. So tomorrow is going to be higher because Tuesday tends to be higher.
Well, it's because it's discount Tuesday.
The discount day, yeah.
Yeah. And then Wednesday and Thursday, they're like the worst. So it really does look like Supergirl's going to drop below a million probably on Thursday.
To the news we received yesterday, X-Ray Girl, the big news we received. Oh, well, keep that. We'll go back to the box office in just a second, but go to the big announcement from Supergirl that. I mentioned in my video. A lot of other people mentioned when it arrives on VOD.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which will be during Spider-Man.
I liked your assumed reasoning that Gunn will give is like, well, you gotta see it before you see Lanterns, otherwise, otherwise it won't make sense, guys.
That's absolutely his excuse. That's what it'll be. The cope. If he says anything, I think you know what? You know who's the happiest about the Odyssey backlash and media fucking disaster right now is Supergirl, so it can go fail in peace. Now, because people are going to kind of turn the page.
Well, but, it's just the story was going to die out real quick anyway, isn't it? It's so pathetic.
There's not much more to be said right now.
Well, the cope about it is hilarious. Thank you, MauLer, for this, by the way.
The cope that will...
Yes. So this... Have you seen this, Gary?
What?
See the tweet?
The tweet says, they set this movie up for failure on purpose, and I'm so serious.
Now look at the likes.
How many likes? Yeah.
Look at that. 39,000.
Oh, give me a... Wait.
Now
and
look at the profile.
Look at the comments. Now, are the comments locked?
They're not 115.
Locked. No. 115 comments on 39. Go back up. What's the impressions again? 500,000 impressions. Yeah, that's a little butted.
Completely natural.
Yep.
Completely natural. Completely organic.
How do you even begin to make this argument that they deliberately did all this shit with Supergirl so that it would fail? What's even the crazy speculation on this? What would it even be?
Cat Walker's favorite lesboy.
Yeah, and he's got an anime, a drawing picture. There, dudes.
Yeah, whatever. Sorry.
All I'm saying is, I think the FBI needs to check this person's fucking hard drive. That's all.
Yeah.
You turned my shield into a taco.
Wait, what?
Thunderbolts reference. Thunderbolts.
Yes.
Neo's white infinity. What does that even mean?
Infinitely white.
Racist.
That's what I'm thinking.
White supremacist.
There we go.
All right, so let me get this straight. Okay. According to the internet sleuth Cat Walker's favorite lesboy, James Gunn
Sounds legit to me.
Set up Supergirl for failure on purpose in his second movie. To what end? Are they going to? They're blaming the Ellisons. They're going to blame the Ellisons, even though the Ellisons weren't involved. They're so fucking stupid. That's what they're going to do.
I want to see that boardroom meeting. It's like, hey guys, over 100 million on marketing, all these crazy ideas we got. Why? To make it fail. We've got to make it fail. Why?
Millie, I want you to go out there and talk like an absolute dickhead.
If this movie fails, it'll make Man of Tomorrow look better.
Man of Tomorrow isn't going to do Superman numbers.
No, it's not.
This is this is an interesting idea. I guess this is what happens to your brain when you're really mad that a movie is dying because it makes people you hate look correct. Question mark. I don't even know what's happening to people's brains. You know the whale meme with the guy. You know they always do the. You know it would be like DCU fans don't even defend Supergirl's box office. They just look at you like this now. And there's the whale. Because they got nothing, man. We speculated for a few weeks before this movie came out, like, what will they say? What will the defense be? There was that brief moment where they were going to talk about the fucking promotional deals with like KFC, making it so that it was better. It was profiting from day zero. It was like, I don't think so.
It already made $100 million back, MauLer, from its product placement.
People were
deal.
posting about that for a bit. They were like, "Oh, this movie's already made profit." It's
So,
like, oh my god!
What was a standout product placement in Supergirl that you could recognize?
Poop.
Alien, yeah, Alien,
Alien
poo.
poop cereal, whatever it was.
Yes.
Poop corn.
Yeah.
Poop. Ron, poop. Sorry.
Was it Andrek's toilet paper for Supergirl taking a piss?
I don't know. So I don't know what the product placement. So brand deals, as far as you're allowed to put your brand on KFC things, but wouldn't they want some money too?
Wait.
So if your Supergirl ad is going on something on KFC, how is the studio making money on that? Because they're putting their shit on KFC shit. Wouldn't KFC want money?
I saw someone, I think, ironically posting about the fucking KFC shit or McDonald's, whatever, and they were like, "I loved Supergirl," and there was just an image of the sauces and the burgers. Somebody would be like, "Supergirl's salsa and Lobo's mayo." You just be like, "Oh god," can you imagine?
I don't want Lobo's mayo anyway.
Maybe
how
he's
did it
wearing
sell
the
out? I
Aquaman
don't know.
outfit.
I think
Thank you,
Lesbo
Jason,
might.
but
Lesboy
I'm
might.
okay. Cheers, Jason.
Lesboy might.
I think absolutely.
Jason Malobo.
I think he gulps.
Was
that
very
now.
Jason Momoa. as
Whoa.
Lobo.
Whoa.
So the cope is stopped because it's such an unquestionable failure, and like it's
No, it's
bad.
just shifted to the Odyssey now. It's now the Odyssey.
Well, this is why we'll get into it. There's a reason I'm fully conspiratorial on this one on why Nolan did what he did. I am fully, and I don't think I'm wrong. And people can blame his wife or whatever. But so Supergirl's numbers dipped under 100 million again, as talked about earlier. It's going to be on VOD by the 28th, which is 2 days, or technically 1 day after Spider-Man opens. And feeling really good about that prediction of Spider-Man making more than Superman and Supergirl combined, maybe in its first week, maybe in its
I'm feeling really good on the
I was
prediction
gonna
that
say,
Superman's going to do more than Doomsday.
It would be more fun of a bet if it was they could do it in its first week. I think that would be like, ooh.
Well,
Spider-Man is looking to be hitting near 500 million worldwide after opening weekend.
That is almost the entire run of Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Superman was 616, ironically enough, for Marvel.
That's funny. That's prophetic.
Yeah.
And then this movie disappears, but now all the question is the DCU and Peter Safran coming out and going, "Oh, it's just a cog in a machine." This thing is dead. James Gunn
what else he came out with.
What?
He said, "I cried ugly tears when I saw Millie Alcott come out in a Supergirl costume."
That's weird.
So Peter Safran and James Gunn are lame duck CEOs. They're just waiting till the time runs out. And I don't know what Warner Brothers does. People can pitch another DCU. I don't think that's an option. I don't think another cinematic universe is an option. I don't think that's something any producer would even consider right now. An 8-year plan. Superhero movies outside of Spider-Man and Batman are pretty fucking cooked at this point. They're done. Like no studio is going to take a chance on all that bullshit about the Shang-Chi 2 being in development.
Dude, it's been in development since Shang-Chi 1 came out.
Kevin Feige wrote the name Shang-Chi on a piece of paper, and that could be in development. All right, so that's what that means.
You guys are just too narrow-minded. You're like, "Oh, it has to be Spider-Man, you're Batman." I happen to have it on good authority that watching Wolverine kills the Raimi Spider-Man universe and Magneto's flying around, that's going to make all of the money, and everyone's going to be really happy about seeing that. That's what brings the audiences to the seats, watching everyone kill each other over and over again.
Well, we went over those spoilers, and it sounds fucking awful.
Oh, that was the Shad thing.
Yes,
that was
it.
Yeah. He went right to the end of the. It's like, dude, we're reading the spoilers, but thanks for going right to the end.
Yeah.
Right to the end.
Oh god.
And I was like, and nobody left during the show. We put up the spoiler pat. Usually we get people like, I don't want to know. Nobody cared. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody was complaining.
There's no character you care about.
No.
They all suck.
Just like for reference, though, if we were all, someone's like, oh god, we need to save the MCU. We're bringing in the Russos. We got Robert Downey Jr. back, and the big thing you're locked into is he's playing Doom. You're like, oh, okay. So, plot line, what have you got? Guy steps in the room and says, okay, so the X-Men and Deadpool and Wolverine, they're all gonna kill Raimi's Spider-Man and explode his universe. You're like, right, get out.
Yeah,
like just get out.
Well,
via the window.
He's like, well, I have loads more pages, and you're like, that's wonderful. There's a bin, there's a fire, just choose.
When I found out, and then immediately told you guys, I'm like, get on the phone now. I met with silence when I said, you're like, what? I'm like, yes.
So the heroes all start killing each other. Wait, what?
Yeah.
At the beginning.
No, Tobey Maguire.
Wolverine's in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man universe, and Tobey Maguire dies.
Tobey Maguire dies.
And dude, there's no amount of, well, he'll be back in the fifth one or something. I don't give a fuck.
By the way, having watched that FNT segment, I absolutely agree with, I think the killing them all. I know he's going to resurrect a bunch at the end, but I know that he's killing them all so that Marvel are just like, look, they're gone now. Can you stop pining over these older versions that you actually like?
How many times has Xavier died?
Xavier has died
4 times.
Oh yes, four times. 4 times, I think. 4 times.
He's gone for real this time.
for reals.
Is it 5 times or 4 times? I think
it's 4.
Let me Google
X3.
X3. Oh, X3. I didn't do Logan. Logan. Yeah. Days of Future Past.
Does he die in Days of Future
Past? It's implied that they all get killed, isn't it? When the
but then the universe re-changes. So I don't know if you count that. You can count that. He technically gets shot with a Sentinel laser right before that. So technically, in a way, yeah. And then obviously you had him killed by Wanda.
Killed by Jean Grey in Last Stand. Killed by Sentinels in Days of Future Past. Stabbed by X-24 and Logan. 2017. Killed by Scarlet Witch. So okay, so 4 times. This will be his 5th death.
Bring it on.
You might be like, oh, well, that's not so surprising. He's multimedia across like decades. Like, no. This is all major budget movie appearances.
Yeah. I think they have now matched or maybe even surpassed how many times he's died in the comic books in the main storyline.
He's technically dead in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Well, this is Patrick Stewart's like last acting gig too. He retires after this.
Yes, this is his retirement payday. Good on him. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, dumb as a bag of hammers, but we love him.
Just go. He can smoke fucking weed now until he drops.
I got a clip of my video where it's been a common thing where the dumbest actors are kind of the best actors because you can just fill their head with whatever, but they're really good at acting smart.
What about Anthony Hopkins?
He's awesome, dude.
Yes, he's not dumb. He's not dumb.
What about Christopher Lee?
Christopher Lee is a fucking legend. I will not hear a bad word about him ever.
Exactly.
But
not everyone, just most.
Just Patrick Stewart is as dumb as a bag of fucking hammers, and but it can sound really smart. So, but bless him. And Doomsday is not going to have a story. It's going to be a series of events and thens leading to big battles and schlocky spectacle, I suspect. And we'll get to see finally, like, you're going to get in a movie a bunch of stuff comic book fans have wanted to see forever, and they only did it out of desperation, like proper looking Sentinels and people in their proper costumes and Mystique in her proper except Mystique looks like a nun in her proper costume. Like they gave her like this full like dress. It's like, what are you doing? It's Mystique. She was naked in the other ones. But it's all going to be about member berries and jingling keys. And They learned all the wrong lessons from No Way Home. It's going to be more like The Flash. I think it's going to be a lot like The Flash.
Oh God,
just minus 2 Ezra Millers, right?
Well, why would you want to see Sam Raimi's Spider-Man coming in as like a mentor and the wisest, older Spider-Man that can impart wisdom and help in a big fight and be a hero and then leave, versus watching Wolverine cut his head off?
They come to the Earth with a reality bomb.
Wait, Gary, say that again, please.
They come to the Earth with a reality bomb.
Now, can you tell me another show that had a reality bomb?
That would be Doctor Who.
That would be Doctor Who.
2005 series 4 at the end when Davros stole all the planets. I mean, he actually set up a good, he stole specific planets for a specific orbit that made a reality bomb. Yes.
Yeah.
But they're just going to have a bomb that fucking Reed Richards made or somebody, or Beast made, and they just blow up the world, and then they're going to make cannons that are going to be like reality fighting cannons to fight the incursions. So it's big cannon firing purple blotches at purple blotches coming from the sky. Yes,
CGI slop on volume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Davros did nothing wrong. Just gonna say it.
Not well.
Oh well, so much for superheroes.
Looking back in time, there's a lot of.
But like when Spider-Man makes the GDP of a small European country, but it's like superheroes are back. It's like no, it's Spider-Man. Okay, it's fucking Spider-Man. It's a big difference. And
Spider-Man is the biggest superhero out there right now. By I think
it is. There's people who would say Batman's more popular. I would highly disagree.
No, in terms of cinema, Spider-Man
has worldwide. Just worldwide with anecdotally, if you go to other countries, as I have had, I don't see Batman or Superman shirts. I see Marvel shirts. I said, you know what? Remember in Peru, X-Ray Girl, we saw a bunch of kids wearing Spider-Man and Captain America shirts. Didn't see Batman shirts. So, I mean, it's close, and they kind of switch spots once in a while, but movie-wise, now comic-wise, Batman dominates, absolutely dominates right now. The Spider-Man comic is shit. It's absolute garbage. But, yeah, it's either Batman or Spider-Man, and then One Piece is more popular than both of them combined. With the younger
a lot of anime is in all fairness.
Yep. So it will be, and the Batman movie, like it didn't make 800 million, did all right.
No, 770.
Yeah, it did all right.
That'll be another hard to predict one. Batman 2.
Yeah, it will be 5 years since the last Batman.
I was looking at how old my review was for the Batman, and I'm like, holy shit! And it's in my, it's right when I moved to Texas, so it's been 4 years. I think.
Yeah, but when 5 years when it comes out, it's gonna be 5 years. Yeah.
But I'm in my office where it's like nothing's up yet. I just got there. I'm like, holy shit! I don't know why it was popping up in my timeline. My Batman review keeps popping up in my timeline, and I don't know why.
Did you say nice things about black people?
I didn't go as no. No. I focused more on the incel part of it at the end. That fucking bugged the shit out of me.
Well, Act 3 is terrible. It's terrible. It really
Act 4
is. So, well, yeah. I mean, actually, I think you're
Act
technically
7.
correct. To be honest with you,
yeah,
because it finished. It finished when
the movie was too long
in the club, and that's where it should have ended.
It was too long, and the detecting was dumb. Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
And the attempt to destroy Thomas Wayne did my head in.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. But Alfred was great. Andy Serkis's Alfred is fucking...
Wasn't it enough?
If he was in it more, it'd be cool.
You know what? Every Alfred has been great in movies. They have. Jeremy Irons was awesome.
Jeremy Irons was amazing. It would have been great to have got a Batman film where there was,
just
some
those
real
two?
meat and potatoes with them. Yeah.
But
we should have an Avengers for the Alfreds. Just all Alfreds.
Oh my God. Don't, because
the portal scene.
James Gunn's just written that down, and it's a comedy. And it's got who's the villain? It's got which villain is going to be the quirky villain in this one?
Batman.
It's Kite
Ray
Man.
Pitler.
Hey, the Alfred in Batman 66. He used to dress as Batman and double for him.
But now, of course, because Tom King killed Alfred in the comics, now Batman's got
he's a man.
He's got a female,
of course,
butler now.
Somebody should check Tom King's internet history, or maybe not.
Don't. It'll be full of.
Everybody's turning on him anyway.
Full of Oedipus.
What's funny is all the people who backed him turned on him because he used to work for the CIA, which is hilarious. Oh God. Yeah, CIA recruiter writing comics. There's nothing suspicious about that at all. At all. Project Paperclip. Oh, not Paperclip. I got that wrong. Wow. Okay. You want to talk about the Odyssey?
Sure. Oh, by the way, Supergirl was averaging $314 per theater yesterday.
Good job.
Ooh.
It's when it hits digital, it'll be #1 on HBO Max. It'll be the fastest growing VOD in the history of HBO Max. That's what it'll be the fastest growing, and it'll make $500 trillion in VOD money.
Yeah, it's made all of its money back, plus profit, plus there's 6 sequels in the works now.
No, people were pushing, ladies and gentlemen, that Superman's James Gunn made $300 million on VOD.
And that was what? Only after a few months, like 3 months.
Yeah, $300 million.
Yeah.
Biggest load of shit I've ever heard.
Sure.
And it was the merchandise. Remember the merchandise cope too? Because all of those James Gunn Superman shirts you guys just saw around everywhere, right?
Yeah,
that we never saw.
Angry Joe got the only one?
Maybe.
He weren't the only one. Okay.
He bought all of them.
So Az has got a video. I've got a video coming out, so I'm not gonna ruin half my video. But the Odyssey is coming out, and we've talked about this will be the moment where Nolan gets his scrutiny or doesn't. I really don't know. There's easy flops to pick out. Acolyte, Marvels, there's fucking easy. This is not an easy thing to figure out because of the factors involved. That's why you judge everything individually, but you do recognize patterns when you see them. This movie is following all the patterns of a failure. Absolutely following all the patterns of a failure. And if Nolan's name wasn't attached, nobody would be, this would be dead. But it is. He is directing it too, which is a factor. He's got a major fucking fan base, but it's diverse casting. The PR's gone to shit. They're subverting the text. They have either a feminist translator involved, or they're fully basing it on that, or that is the basis of their move.
I'm sure it is.
They're adding characters in who weren't in the story so they can cast Elliot Page. I mean, this is everything everybody would be calling out if Star Wars was doing it, or Marvel was doing it, or everybody else. So you can't blame people for calling it out. And I put up a poll yesterday asking it'll flop. That was a little bit of fun I was having, and it was overwhelmingly yes. I mean, it's my account, so you have to take that into account, I guess. Because I lost my words. Where'd you go? Why'd you take that away?
No, I was going to show the poll.
Okay.
Oh, beg your pardon.
Not that poll, Az. I like that you can put pictures now.
Yeah.
That's
I had
cute.
fun with that. So 20,000 votes, 2 hours left, and the percentage hasn't changed since it started. It's been in the 70s for yes and 26 for no.
The curiosity for me is for the people who truly fully believe it'll flop. If it didn't, what would they think that would have been their missing piece of information? What would they assume it was,
That's a good question, MauLer, that I try to cover in my video. But the thing is, Christopher Nolan. So maybe they see Christopher Nolan as just another filmmaker in Hollywood, right? And not Christopher Nolan and his status in Hollywood. And again, I do not put him on a pedestal as a director. I think he's done some neat movies. And I think he's done some movies that I don't like very much or don't care about. Mostly don't care about, just kind of bored by. I find him kind of stale sometimes and sterile, lacks levity in his films. And I like that you can smirk even in the most serious movie, you know, perfect balance of adventure and horror and levity. It's Raiders of the Lost Ark. Raiders of the Lost Ark is a perfect movie. Perfect fucking movie. So, yeah, so I'm not going to put him on a pedestal, and I'm not going to say like he's an absolute shit director. Now, people can, that's fine. Your opinion is welcome, but that's the factor, and that's what's protecting the movie. Then there's the star power outside of the diverse casting. I mean, it's got everybody in it. Fucking Mia Goth is playing some like I don't know, not a huge part, maybe a huge part. So they premiered it yesterday, but like up until then,
I could just see Ellen Page in the middle there.
I know.
Thanks, Steph. Sorry. It just, the suit really.
Wait, is that real?
You're Grecian warrior,
real.
sir.
So look down here. Over here, the chat's on top. That's them in the lineup.
Oh.
Yeah.
That looks like forced perspective or something. Like they're doing the borrowers, you know.
Yeah. Honestly, it looks like there's another picture I have. It looks like he borrowed his dad's suit and it's like a kid. Oh, where is it?
I ain't going with the he ever.
No,
not happening. Not my world. I mean, you guys can. You feel free to use whatever language you want, but I'm not. Elliot.
Here.
I actually had a no-go on any person requiring it as their pronoun. I was like, that's not happening from me. I'm not calling people it. Unless you're Boogie.
Yeah. I'll just call you by your name. I'm fine with that. Whatever you want to be called, I'm fine with that. But asking me to deny my language and say 2 + 2 = 5 is not something I'm ever fucking doing. Yes,
I'm going to send you a picture to your WhatsApp.
You've done this so many times, we've told you to stop.
I just want him to.
Especially not during the show.
I just want him to tell me what he thinks.
I don't even know where my phone is right now.
Oh no.
You've been going to the gym. That's why you want to do this, isn't it?
There is a huge. Oh my god!
Hang on, I'll be right back. I'll go get my phone.
Okay.
We can look.
He really wants to see, doesn't he? He really wants to see, doesn't he?
Yeah. Here's another one that I thought was cute.
Babies.
Not that.
The cute. I do address this in the video. Go check it out after the stream. And no, I don't. I don't refer to them. It's. I think it's pity casting. I think I know that Nolan's worked with Ellen Page in the past with Inception, which by the way is a great film.
Great.
But this is just it's ridiculous stuff.
Agreed. Oh, there's videos as well that have come out with Ellen. You don't have to listen to the music. Just peak masculinity in Hollywood.
Well, that's another thing that brought ridicule when you got Ellen Page trying to talk to males about masculinity. Like you'll never know because you'll never have it. Didn't
Doctor Who make this point? Russell's Doctor Who, the Doctor, because he was once male but is now no female. He was male then female then male, and so therefore cannot speak on female while male or whatever. You know, Remember that? I remember it was very confusing.
A male present. You know nothing. We know everything. Something blah blah blah. That a male presenting Time Lord, and that's being told by a guy in a dress.
When, to be clear, in that universe, right, the Doctor had lived as a woman for how many years? Was it 1 or
3 years?
3 years, yeah.
Yeah. And that was like absolutely utterly ridiculous. And that was a big push at trying to promote non-binary. Another made up fucking piece of shit, by the way. By mentally ill people. But, you know. Big thing, that mental illness shit.
It's infected Hollywood.
It has, and it's like such a shame with somebody like Ellen Page, who's just been clearly a victim of this system. This system it's insanity, and now they've mutilated themselves.
Oh gosh, and you can't go back. There's videos I've seen of people who regret doing it. I mean, I don't know if that's.
Well, Sophia Narwitz, who's known in the video game circle for sure, they announced last week that they're detransitioning.
Mm-hmm. And you can never fully go back, unfortunately.
No.
That's something that they don't tell you when you go on the hormones. And that's why, I mean, you can do whatever you want when you're an adult, but not as a kid.
It's fucking better be worth it. I had to look everywhere for my phone. I didn't know where it was.
I'm just gonna send you some butt pictures.
Jesus Christ!
What? Yeah, he just opens up and it's literally just a picture of my cock.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah,
that's what it was last time.
Wow.
Welcome to Gary. Welcome to shipping. Shipping versus sales.
Yeah. Oh God. Yes. Okay. So the picture did you describe the picture you're showing?
No.
You want me to describe it?
You can. Yeah.
It is a shelf full of the latest issue of Absolute Batman and just stacks of it. So Absolute Batman 20, all copies are, and it's an entire rack. It's an entire rack of Absolute, which is absolutely what the comic book industry is now. And they do not, I repeat, they do not have accurate numbers. Their numbers for sales outside of the ISBN scanning for a bookstore, for comic stores, is an estimate of 100 to 125 shops out of 2,000. And it's numbers that those shops just give out of their ass. They don't give up their actual POS sales, point of sale purchase sales. So they don't. And they never would. So when you're hearing that Absolute Batman, which is a popular comic, but when you're hearing that the floppies are selling in the 300,000s, that means an estimate of 300,000 went to shops, and that is no guarantee that they were sold. You are also counting not just one singular version of that Absolute Batman. There is multiple covers in some cases, variants. That's how they fudge the numbers, is they stack it with variants, and they go, we sold 1 million copies. Last comic to sell 1 million copies, I believe, was when, correct me if I'm wrong, Chad, if there's been one since then, 2015, when Marvel took over Star Wars, and they included them in loot crates. So they counted everything they had given out, even as promotional, as a sale, and they said it was 1 million. Now, in contrast, Jim Lee's X-Men sold how many millions and millions of copies. Spider-Man #1 by Todd McFarlane sold millions and millions of copies during the 90s in the speculator phase. But the numbers are complete bullshit. And when you're in an industry where you have to lie, where you have to pad, where you have to fool yourselves, where you have to trick the suits who aren't paying attention that you are actually successful, you're actually not successful. And Absolute Batman, as I said from the get-go, is it's a fun little thing that you can absolutely enjoy. Absolutely. But it's ultimate. It's Ultimate Marvel. That's all it is. And DC has been trying to do the Ultimate Universe for 20 years. And they finally figured it out with the Absolute Universe, and they just went extreme. The thing is, though, it's just body horror, crazy, semi-commie Batman with a hammer. And it only has a shelf life of a couple years till people get burned out on it. And then what do? What they should have done is focus on the main titles. But now we got Scott Snyder writing everything, who was a big writer 20 years ago, right? So they don't have new talent. They're not cultivating new talent. They don't make enough money. Their other titles aren't doing well. It is good for DC, for Marvel to do well, but they're terrible right now. And they're actually starting to slowly get rid of the people who've been there for 20 years. Rob Liefeld pointed it out. Disney doesn't know what to do in publishing. By the way, the one person running publishing for fucking Disney right now is a TV executive. So these things are done. I mean, absolutely done. And comic stores are staying around because there is a resurgence in Pokemon cards, not comic books, and still collectibles. And then it's been a nice shot in the arm to have Absolute Batman and some other Absolute titles. And there's like some good new comics out there that I read, just not Marvel and DC. Conan's good. Transformers is good up to a certain point.
Was until bloody Kirkman took over.
Yeah, but the thing is, the comic book industry has been lying to itself for so fucking long it believes it now. And the biggest problem of the comic book industry was they got rid of one of its biggest problems, but their solution was actually worse. So Diamond was one of their biggest problems. A lot of people are going, I miss Diamond. No, Diamond was one of the biggest problems. It stifled the growth of the comic book industry for years. And it survived despite of itself. And it was controlled by Steve Geppi and a cabal of big comic book retailers and whatever editorial was fucking doing at Marvel and DC. And they kept the comic books from going to places where more kids and more people could have read them, because the comic book stores wanted to hoard everything for themselves. They didn't want digital. They didn't want to go into 7-Eleven. And that contributed to a problem that just degraded over years and years. That decline was happening when I took over my comic shop in 2003 and continued. And we went through some good times, but man, it hit a wall. It hit a wall. And, that wall had a lot to do with diversity and inclusion too, which was slowly creeping in before then. But yeah, the whole if you can't show this picture.
No.
Why not? Does it dox you?
Because I haven't asked.
Oh, because you haven't asked. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, it is a rack full of Absolute Batman 20 and just stacks of them. And this is a best-selling comic book so a great example of that is when you would hear sold out and it was the shops buying a bunch of comics. And in some cases they can return them. The trick was you couldn't return comic books. What you bought is what you bought. But to pad numbers, DC and Marvel on certain titles would allow you to return shit. But then they could say it's sold out and run to a second print. It's all marketing. And the film industry is starting to do the same thing. What are they doing? They're charging higher ticket prices, to fewer people.
Yeah.
IMAX is a big scam because most of the IMAXs aren't real. They're just a bigger screen and they're charging you double.
Okay, how long is it going to be, right, till we get theatrical cut in the cinema and then also at the same cinema, directors cut the same film?
Dude, they should have been doing that already. I mean, they should have. I don't know why I don't know. If there's a director's cut, you absolutely release it.
Whatever happened with the re-release of Endgame with bonus scenes that would set up Doomsday?
September.
Oh, just don't.
September. That's in September. And that bonus scene I imagine is Steve Rogers. Well, yeah, but there's a talk. Yeah, there's a talk with Steve Rogers but that's in Doomsday. Something to do with Steve Rogers stealing the stones. I fucking hated that ending, and I think the Russo brothers feel like they're fixing it and they're making it worse.
Because they're making it worse, they're retroactively having to go back to adjust a film that's already been out to try and fit their fucking garbage narrative. The whole thing's been a fuck up since Endgame. And now we're going to get, hey, all your favorite heroes are going to kill each other. Isn't that fun? Oh my God.
Why even bother with the pretense anymore of okay, so mechanically multiverse and characters go blah, blah, blah. It's just no, just spawn them all in and have them fight. Just spawn them all in. Put them on a fucking desert, have them all fight. Whatever.
Give people at cinemas a controller and they can just do that.
What are we talking about here? Old or modern games? So they'll just be like press one button every 5 minutes. There's a white dot you have to walk
yellow
over
paint
to.
everywhere, dude. Yellow paint fucking everywhere. HUD just
they have white dots.
Garbage all over the HUD.
As it's got to be white dots.
It's got to be white dots, dude.
White dots. White dots. White dots. White dots. White dots. Telling me to go white dots.
There'll be a console with 10 buttons, but one will have a white dot. It's like, oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
Will there be white dots in the Odyssey?
Ooh.
Yes.
The odd DEIC or the odd diversity. First reactions are in, ladies and gentlemen.
It's amazing. Can you believe that?
Perry's going to have fun cutting this clip. There was a big segue in the middle talking about comics, but then we're back to the Odyssey.
Yeah.
He can do it. He can do it. No, Absolute Batman is popular, but I think it's also been gassed up quite a bit. The
It's
Odyssey
just got an animated series, by the way.
It did, of course, and as it should. I think it's the only fucking popular thing they've done in years. So,
true.
The Odyssey first reaction, staggering. Nolan's biggest film to date. Was there? I think I saw one negative review. I saw one. I don't know if I bookmarked it or not.
Is that the guy that says that Matt Damon's shit?
It's the one that says Tom Holland is shit.
Oh, I saw one saying Matt Damon shit.
Well, dude, if there wasn't diverse casting, the most criticism of this film, aside from the armor and shit, would be Matt Damon as Odysseus. Yeah. It would, 100%. Here's what those who just saw Christopher Nolan's epic are saying about the Universal film.
That were invited by the studios to go to the premiere. But,
yeah, so I love that people are trying to make a distinction that these are not influencers. These are these are professional critics. They're corporate critics. They are not influencers because a lot of people don't listen to them other than Hollywood. And they are most certainly shills. There might be a couple respectable ones here and there. I don't want to paint a broad brush, but let's just say most of them are going to be a little easier on the film, and they're going to throw softball questions at actors so they maintain their access. Something I pulled from a clip from a sci-fi dude, a dude from Siffy back in the day in a Captain Marvel video many years ago. Maybe I can find that clip again, but it's an old video. But it is certainly handpicked critics who were allowed access. And no, they're not told to love. They're told to be honest. They are told to be honest, but there's the untold rule of be careful. If you want it, you definitely want to be invited. And this is Christopher Nolan, and he will see your name. Here is a sample of the comments about Nolan's epic, which tells the story of the Greek hero Odysseus, Matt Damon's long, torturous, and fantastical trip home from the Trojan War back to the kingdom of Ithaca to save his wife Penelope and son Telemachus. Fucking Greek names, Jesus. Papadopoulos.
I'd rather have a Ulysses 31 than this right now, to be honest with you.
Dude, I'm just gonna watch after Jason and the Argonauts. That's all I need. From Ray Harryhausen. The Odyssey is the first film to be entirely shot in the IMAX format, and critics are being shown the film in IMAX theaters where available. Universal is handling the first reactions a bit differently for the Odyssey. Instead of having dedicated word-of-mouth screenings that allow influencers and fan bloggers to react first to the film or social media, professional journalists and others who have been seen the movie at its London premiere and other press screenings will be included in the first reaction wave, along with some influencers who took part in press junkets. By the way, there will be early screenings for this. There will be early screenings for this. We know somebody who's going to one. So, time out. Dense, but accessible.
Oh, wow. Dude, that is the most uncomplimentary comment. Compliment.
Packed
dense. That dense is not a great word to use.
An efficient adventure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same vibe. Same
you know
vibe.
What? Yeah. If your wife tells you that after sex, are you considering it a compliment?
Yeah.
Honey,
that was an efficient lovemaking there, Az. Oh, cheers, baby.
It was dense.
I mean, honestly, I'd be fine with it, but I mean, it's not what you mean. Packed with career best work from the stacked cast. Samantha Morton is extraordinary. Her name has been brought up a lot. She's being gassed up a lot. She is
big
fucking
time.
crazy, by the way. She had one of the most craziest statements on the PRs. Like, if you're in touch with the moon, women have been, persecuted forever. What? It's a dizzying mix of craft and spectacle that's built to last. Seen it twice. Have you seen it twice? Took so much away both times. A chilling vision of brutalized men seeing themselves in the eyes of women.
Oh my God.
A study of leadership and an old school sweeping adventure tale. Even the Cyclops got me in the feels. There's even a few laughs too. Go see it twice. Some laughs in a Nolan film. That'd be nice.
I don't believe it.
IndieWire, The Odyssey, a surprisingly natural and less despairing Oppenheimer follow-up about a man haunted by defying the gods and dooming civilization. This one fights to avenge his own hubris. IMAX, obviously immense. No. Too clunky to be S-tier Nolan.
Ooh.
Oh. But the last act rewards the journey. Variety.
Dude, that sounds like this game gets good 30 hours in.
Hey. It really picks
Stop
up.
slandering Bond.
The best part is the last part because we're
this
finished.
season kicks in the gear in episode 4.
Those credits are the greatest credits I've ever seen in a video game.
Stay for the after credit scene where Odysseus will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Da, 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 da. Don't put it past them.
The performances from Tom Holland, Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, John Leguizamo, Robert Pattinson, and Lupita Nyong'o. Oh, she's in it enough to mention. That's
is she though?
Are genuinely grand. I thought she was going to be barely in it.
She's going to be barely in it.
Well, she's playing two characters that are twins that weren't supposed to be twins in the story. Because then you had two faces that could launch 1,000 ships. So it must be a personality that launched 1,000 ships. I don't know.
Yeah. You're never going to gaslight me into believing that is the face that launched 1,000 ships. Nah.
Christopher Nolan is a visionary, and the hashtag The Odyssey is a work of art. The battle scenes, especially at Troy, are breathtaking. It's an incredible epic.
All right.
The Independent. Nolan's biggest film to date. The film has about triple the number of huge set pieces that any of Nolan's previous films, and every single one of them is breathtaking. I heard it again. In their own way. The Odyssey, Nolan showcases visual trickery in a way you've never seen. You've never seen a few before.
Wait, what?
You've never seen
visual
a few before?
trickery in a way you've never seen a few before. I don't think that's right.
No, I think they need an editor. The only criticism I have, and it's a good problem, is you're often wanting more of each set piece, and it certainly goes.
Do you have any weaknesses for this job? Yeah, my weaknesses are I work too hard.
I'm too much of a hard worker.
I care too much. I support my coworkers too much.
Oh my God.
I charge too little for my talents.
You're often left wanting more of each set piece, and it certainly goes your way into height of the rewatchability. And it certainly goes your way into height of the rewatchability factor of the film. I also can't quite remember a film having such a stacked cast where everyone delivers. Special shout outs to Tom Holland and his best role to date as Telemachus.
Telemachus.
Teletubby.
Telephone. Just say telephone.
Himesh Patel.
Dr. Watson? Dr. Watson himself in Enola Holmes?
How are there three of those?
Wasn't Moriarty a black woman?
Black woman, yeah.
And Samantha Morton, who damn well steals the show with the few scenes she is in.
Wow.
I bet she does.
Jeremy and I were not arguing, but I said Lupita Nyong'o is going to get nominated for Best Supporting Actress, and he goes, "No, it's going to be that chick." He might be right. But I said, but Samantha Morton is black, so I like my chances.
Maybe both.
The Hollywood, well, I think they'll both get nominated. That's a possibility. The Hollywood Reporter film editor Aaron Couch says, been seeing his movies in theaters since Memento, and after 25 years, The Odyssey gives us a first, a fleshed out horror sequence directed by Christopher Nolan. Okay, what about the rest of the movie?
A horror sequence from Nolan. Okay.
The Cyclops section, I get imagine, maybe.
Whole movie.
I mean, it's a harrowing journey to get back to his wife and son, you know.
The Odyssey from Digital Spy, The Odyssey is staggering, packed with intense and spectacular set pieces, often backed by a soul-rattling score. It builds to a final act that's good as anything Nolan's ever done. Purists might balk at the adaptation changes, but as an experience, nobody is doing it like Nolan.
Let's go.
Let's not forget. Yeah, everybody got caught up with Elliot Page playing Achilles. Elliot Page is playing Sinan, a character who's not in the Odyssey.
No, they're not in the Iliad either.
Yeah, no, they're in Virgil's. But I can't remember. Yeah,
so, Eyelid, isn't it? Eyelid as well.
I can't remember. So a character was brought in from another story to cast Elliot Page. That's your takeaway. And I don't.
Argentina nil, Egypt.
Elliot Page isn't being hired based on prodigious.
She's not been hired for anything.
Yeah. So I'm really blown away by this film. If you can see it in IMAX 70 millimeter, it's jaw-dropping experience. It'll be great wherever you see it, but IMAX 70 millimeter is the best option. Critic Eric Davis says Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey is an absolute triumph. We got one.
Haven't heard that
Why do they always do that?
And a crowning cinematic achievement from one of the great filmmakers of our time. The production design is incredible. The action is breathtaking, and the scale is unlike anything he's done before. What really surprised me is how he embraces horror. Oh, that's the second time we've heard that. These are
talking points.
Yes. Anne Hathaway is incredible. Matt Damon is excellent. And Tom Holland continues to prove he can do just about anything. He can do whatever a spider can. He can spin a web any size. He can catch thieves just like flies.
Nice.
It had that energy.
But Robert Pattinson absolutely stole the show for me as Batman. Look, it must be must-see cinema event of the summer, and quite possibly the year. I can't wait to watch it again. Can't wait to watch it again. I've seen it twice. I'm gonna see it 3 times.
This is the sad thing about shill media is, for all we know, they might be telling the truth, but because of the reputation of shill media, we can't take any of this at face value in the slightest.
Well,
regardless of what everybody says, we just be like, well, we just got to see ourselves.
There was a time where we would have been saying they might be lying. I feel like we're in the age of they might be telling the truth. Like, but it's more likely they're lying.
No, like, I totally get what you're saying, MauLer. They might just have bad taste.
It's just too much money, too many lies. It's you're just safer to assume they're full of shit. And they mostly are.
I think they believe they are telling the truth. If that makes sense. They have rationalized their way into thinking like, no, this is great. And but it's more of from a place of this is what I'm supposed to say.
I think
the goal was disallowed.
When you're in communication with like whatever marketing elements and you actually go and see a special screening, you get your goodie bag, you even meet actors, producers, directors, whatever, you really get to know the people in any ways. Like, how the hell are you going to be not biased at that point?
There's no way.
There's no way.
But as you saw, this was a premiere and they're all there on the stage. The actors, Christopher Nolan.
No, this is the thing. If I were dropped into that, I would inevitably be like, well, feel like this is going to be a little bit harder now to judge this as though I saw it, isolated.
I'll try to find that one bad review that called it boring, stale, and Tom Holland is terrible. They didn't highlight that one. If they had mixed in a couple of like not so positive reviews, I'd believe it more. So to say this isn't an influencer screening, for one, Chris Nolan doesn't need influencer screenings. He knows that he's loved without the industry, and particularly by the corporate critics. They're mostly gonna praise him for anything he does, right? And it's because he's such a powerful force in Hollywood and has the biggest dedicated fan base for a director anywhere. Like, it's not even close.
Do you? I don't mean to sort of sidetrack with this, but it's just making me think, because the conversation we had about a theoretical Spider-Man 4. Do you think if he came back with a fourth for his Batman and Bale joined him, that would make like a shit ton of money?
If Patterson came back and Bale came back, yes,
with Nolan,
yes. Oh God, yes.
Christian Bale said he wanted to do another.
It would make
$1 billion.
It would make $1 billion.
Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah,
The Dark Knight Returns.
It would all depend on the story. I think it really would depend on the story for me.
I think it would. The hype would be unbelievable. You get Gary Oldman back.
A lot of us thought that with Michael Keaton.
Yeah, but that was with 2 Ezra Millers,
and that wasn't even his film.
I know, but he was still there, and we thought that Michael Keaton.
Well, I mean, to be clear,
I'd be interested in seeing it. I'd actually be interested in seeing it. So I'd be like, yeah, let's go.
Dark Knight Rises was poo, so like, there's nothing stopping it from being poo. It's just that we'd assume it wouldn't be, I guess, or we'd hope it wouldn't be.
Now Egypt has scored again. Now it is 2-0.
If they just shot Spider-Man 4, the one they were going to shoot, that they had a script for, it would do well.
Fucking hell. Can I show this?
Is it football?
Is it,
no,
yeah.
No, it's a Grecian warrior.
Who's that next to?
That's Bilbo.
That's
Aragorn.
That's the person next to Ellen Page. That's actually Warwick Davis, believe it or not.
She can't ride most of the rides at Disneyland. I mean,
no, any. Jeez, man.
Okay, so lots of praise, and the only reason, based on what we've seen, that this movie's getting a major pass, and even from me a little bit, and I'm not going to say a pass, but I'm not going to like just run out and say this thing's going to fucking tank, is because of Christopher Nolan. It's
going to open big. The pre-sales have been very strong indeed. It's looking
tracking
like
at 100 or 80 to 100 domestically right now,
and 220 worldwide.
220 to 230 worldwide, which is a good opening.
Conversation's been interesting for me because I feel like the two questions go hand in hand, even though they're a little bit different in terms of how I qualify them. So, like, will it flop is one thing. Will it make how much money exactly? Because a flop for this is very different than a flop for, so it's like, what money does it need to hit to not be a flop?
Well, it needs to hit about 700 to break even. It's a $250 million budget.
Yeah, see, that might be hard. I don't know.
I think if the film is legitimately good, I go to spoilers in my video. If the film is legitimately good and has legs, because of how good it is, like Oppenheimer did. Oppenheimer obviously had the Barbieheimer behind it as well. But if the film's legitimately good, word of mouth will start to spread and it will have decent legs. But if this is all gaslighting and we go see it and it's let's just say mid, not even bad. Let's just say it's mid. I think that will have a serious effect on how it proceeds in terms of legs. And with trying to hit 700 million to break even, there or thereabouts, if this is a mid movie, it's going to struggle to hit that, I think. But if it's a good film, I think it can go on to make 800, 850. I don't see it hitting even on a good film, I think it might struggle to hit 1 billion, maybe squeeze to 900. But if it don't hit 700 million, it's
a lot of money to make. But
yeah,
you know, I would have guessed it's possible, but I feel like I really don't know anymore about this one. Everything's too up in the air. Like if it made 1.5 billion, would you be like, fuck that? And you thought it was mid? What would your rationalization be? Just Nolan's that powerful, sort of thing.
My rationality would be, I thought it was mid. Clearly, an audience didn't. Clearly, an audience found that it was like I found Guardians 3 mid. Right, a lot of people like Guardians 3, and it had good legs, and it started off really poorly, considering for a Marvel film. But then its legs carried it because people thought Guardians 3, I guess, was a good film. I thought it was mid. Doesn't mean I have to compromise my opinion. Doesn't mean that I have to, try and make up a narrative. Clearly, there's an audience there. So if it does like 1.5 billion, and I think the film's mid, I come back and go it's mid. That's an audience. It's clearly hit an audience, and I think Nolan does have. He's one of the few people left in Hollywood that does have a rep that people will go see it because it's a Nolan film. But I don't see a universe where it hits 1.5.
Steph, I don't know if you're out there or not, but if you can find the one bad review of the Odyssey I saw this morning, I can't find it. The search it on fucking X blows. I tried to search something, I get like Tyler Robinson shit because like I'm searching the Odyssey. I specifically said the Odyssey. Fucking idiots. But it was somebody said it was kind of boring and Tom Holland is terrible. But I haven't seen
Lady G's got a poll as to how much she thinks the Odyssey will do. The poll is like under 350 million, 350 million to 650, 650 to 850, over 850. I think it's going to hit between 650 and 850 million.
So that's a little above Nolan's average, including Dark Knight films, which is 500 something million without adjusting for inflation. Inflation, bros. On average, he's brought in over $6 billion in all his films. He's other than Tenet, which has a lot of caveats, he hasn't lost any money on a film. I don't think he lost money on Tenet. I can't remember what the budget was, but they didn't put a bunch of marketing into it, and it still made 300 something worldwide when everything was closed. Now, it's not a good movie.
Here's a question, Gary. Do you think it's like, what would you put the percentage likelihood on this being a great success? As in, maybe it's tough to know whether or not it's not flop or anything, but do you think it's like borderline impossible for this thing to make?
I wouldn't say impossible. Yeah, I'm not. What
would you say like the upper limit is?
850.
I mean, if it was 850, that wouldn't be like a great success, right? It would be like
the studio wants $1 billion.
Yeah,
and don't twist it any other way. The studio is expecting $1 billion. Oppenheimer essentially made $1 billion, and this is basically genre. It is mythology, but it is genre storytelling. So and a star-studded cast. That is the one. Wow. I finished watching the Odyssey and felt extremely dull and drawn out. Performances were great, but Tom Holland was easily the weakest for me. I expected this to be the role where he could show his range, but it didn't work. Not much else to say, just disappointed.
Okay.
There was another one I found that was negative about Tom Holland.
By the way, MauLer, just to kind of reverse your question, let's just say the Odyssey doesn't do, let's say it does mid six, but I see it and I think it's great. I'm going to say the exact same thing. I think this is a great film, but why didn't it? At least you got more data to extrapolate as to potentially why it wouldn't get to a decent number than it would, I think, doing a huge number.
The reason I bring it up is I think everyone's trying to figure out how much weight Nolan's name has, and then obviously you need to see the film to know if that explains its success. Because if we all think it's a fucking banger, then it making loads of money will just make sense. But if we all think it's absolute shit and it makes loads of money, we're gonna be like, so Nolan carried it, or the hype carried it, or
be interesting.
Yeah, that will be interesting. I don't, unless it's just a fucking 10 out of 10. And I mean, the comparisons to Lord of the Rings out there that are being said. Yeah. I think divisive. I think it will be divisive.
I don't mind if it's a slow burner. I'm okay with like slow burner films that if the dialogue's good and the dialogue's interesting and the characterization's good, you know, I'm okay with that. The problem is we've heard some dialogue in the trailers, and I think the dialogue's terrible.
Yeah,
from what we've seen in the trailers.
You take away the diversity casting, particularly with the first trailer, right? But the first trailer was all right.
It's okay.
Right? Yeah, it's okay. And it's the dislikes have gone up, but it's overwhelmingly liked. And then they put in the diverse casting, and that changed everything, and that put it in the stratosphere. So like this one, like again, Supergirl, really easy to tell. This one is not, despite it following patterns of movies that have been failures. It's Chris Nolan, dude. It's, you know, you got to factor that in. And again, saying that is not a worshiper of Chris Nolan. In the least bit. So this one says this movie is really real mixed bag in terms of acting and quality. You have standouts like Zendaya, Lupita, and Anne. Oh, Lupita's a standout, guys. Then you have dead weight. Tom Holland, who was severely miscast, can't handle a role that requires this much variety. Overall, 7 out of 10, dull at times.
Damn.
There you go.
Dull at times.
Dull at times. And we'll find out in a bit. In a bit. In the meantime, we will all speculate because that's what we do. And that's what we have been doing. I was doing it before I did the show. You're like, I think it's going to suck. I think it's going to be great. That's how the audience and fandom goes. We'll see if the audience gets blamed. Like if on some outside chance this thing gets failed, will they blame the audience and chuds? And we'll see if they go down that route. But they didn't bring in influencers. They brought in corporate critics who are known truth tellers. Known truth tellers. Well, then we got Lupita.
Oh, right. Yeah.
By the way, I just want to point out, received a Master's of Fine Arts from Yale.
Doesn't show.
I'd be like, so Homer, how do you feel about this screen time given to these women, considering how little you spent with them? Okay.
And then do you lean forward and look at him like that?
Yes,
What is
like,
on the back of his head? Oh, it's just like a little cowlick. Okay. I'm like, what is that?
That's the same interviewer that tried to get Henry Cavill to say that fans are toxic.
It is.
Oh.
So, guys, what do you think about Homer? We don't even know who Homer was.
Simpson.
Of course. Not giving the women screen time in the Odyssey a couple thousand years ago.
If you were able to ask the entity that is Homer this question, I think you would just be confused. You'd be like, I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even mean on the screen time thing. It's just the concept of you didn't give enough time to women. You just be like, what are you talking about?
It's a story of, well, there are women in the story for one.
He might slap. No, back in those days, might throw her off a fucking cliff. Might say, God, fucking take this stupid fucking something away. Look, sorry. I'm sorry that Homer wasn't an intersectional feminist back in those days. You know, just these fucking shut your fucking mouth, you dumb cow. It's shit like this which just make people hit the dislike button on the trailers, that make people go, just fuck off with this film and stuff. They are just absolute fucking blithering idiots. She's clearly got no fucking respect for the source material. They're absolutely working off the Emily Wilson version interpretation, which sort of vilifies masculinity and misogyny. It's going to be fucking all over this fucking film. It just fuck up. Dumbest people on planet Earth, fucking actors.
What was that review that was it Disbrew that we both responded to about subverting the text? Where did it go? Where did it go?
Just on this point as well, like what I'm talking about is it goes so far back in terms of storytelling fundamentals that the idea of like you've not given enough time for women would be a bizarre thought, because it would just be like, what do you mean?
Alien.
No, the story is these people doing these things with this stuff. Like, this doesn't make any sense as like a statement, basically. And it's just fascinating to see such a cringily modern POV that's completely useless when it comes to what's like meaningful about a story. You know, in the same vein as like you say to John Carpenter, like not many women in the thing, be like,
Yep.
And you're like, what are you even talking? It's just annoying, man.
It really is.
You're
setting up
next to her, by the way. Just what the fuck?
I mean, part of the story is coming back from a war. Not a lot of women there, but there are women. For one, there's women in the story. Okay,
well,
so that's bullshit.
Ellen Page.
Yeah,
you say that, Gary, but I've seen plenty of movies at this point that say a lot of pregnant women tend to go to war. Actually,
you know what? You're
Superhero.
absolutely right. I am a misogynist for not allowing pregnant women to go to war. Now, like, listen, the mindset of a pregnant woman would be great in war and brutal, absolutely brutal. But they just they get tired very easily because they're carrying around a fucking baby. All right.
No,
so
like we said, the baby is driving the mother as a flash mech, and she's gonna beat everyone up.
All right. So Tom Page.
Oh yeah, this guy.
I am not an influencer. See, man, the best thing to happen to corporate critics is influencers, because now they can deny they're being shills, which is great. I am just a humble interviewer. I'll say this about the Odyssey. It's an astonishing spectacle and a brilliant subversive adaptation. The scale was given, but Nolan's psychological interrogation of events was what satisfied me the most. Okay, so think about
can
that.
I just read out the Oxford English Dictionary interpretation of subversive?
Yes.
Subversive, an action, idea, or person intended to undermine, weaken, or overthrow an established system, authority, or institution.
And to underline that, the scale was given, but Nolan's psychological interrogation of events. So not adaptation, his psychological interrogation of events was what satisfied me the most. A bracingly modern take.
Sounds awful, that response.
Shuts down replies, by the way. Shuts down replies like the Odyssey did during their promotional posts on X.
Wait a minute.
Yes, they felt
it's all shut down now, by the way. Every single post they put out, you can't respond to.
You cannot respond to any of them.
One and out.
All replies shut down.
Yeah.
What's the here? Let me check what the ratios. It's got to be over 600.
Oh, it's 609,000 the last time I looked when I did my video.
It is at. It's just gone up so fast because it just hit over 500, over 500,000 yesterday. 6 days ago. 616,000 downvotes to 68,000 upvotes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And again, that's an aggregate, but it's certainly been ratioed. We don't know how much for real, but it's been ratioed. Like, there's no doubt about that. Yeah, so the press hasn't been great. Lupita Nyong'o going out there made things 1,000 times worse. And then there was what's her name? Well, fine, what's her name? Where she was just Talking babble.
Samantha Morton.
Samantha Morton.
Clip. This one, right?
Yep.
In history, women have been vilified, whether you're a midwife, whether you're, a herbalist, whether you're a healer, whether you're just in tune with the moon. Like, women have been vilified throughout history, and I think that was my take on it. But also, Chris's interpretation.
You should see now, Samantha. Holy fucking shit! When you come out with shit like that,
in tune with the moon.
In tune with the moon.
She's a lunatic.
yes, she is. Stark raving lunatic.
They would oppress the women who worship the moon. You're like, yep.
Yeah.
That's what they would do.
I bet you she really relies on horoscopes.
Oh, yeah.
Straight. And I think that was my take on it. But also, Chris's interpretation of the original text and then kind of condensing it into this essential oil of Cersei was phenomenal. And that I just worked from the text. It was all there for me.
I just read my lines. It was all there for me. I was hired as an actor to read lines, and I read the lines.
Oh my god! Shut up, please. Just shut up.
You need to go do that Robert Baratheon. Give me something for the cribs and let me die.
She's being touted as the Heath Ledger of the Odyssey.
What?
Yeah.
What, she's gonna die of an OD?
Too soon, man.
Sorry.
I've never heard such a
She was so young in The Patriot.
Yeah.
I used to remember when Samantha Morton was just on British TV doing fucking TV shows,
I gotta say, this might be the first time I've heard of her. I don't know. Maybe she's been in something else I know as.
I've never heard of her.
Yeah.
Damn. And I hope
this is going to be fun. This is going to be so much fun. There's going to be so much shit with this movie from so many sides. It's going to be great. I can't wait. FNT is going to be fun. We have
Metatron.
Metatron coming on.
We booked that a month, 2 months in advance.
By the time he's on FNT, he will made his 500th video on the Odyssey. Dude, he got quoted in the Atlantic. Even one YouTuber said that the country of Greece should sue Nolan. So I'm like, yeah. And I hit the link and it was Metatron.
The crazy part is the tour probably should have included Greece in their press tour.
You think?
It did not.
Why would it? There's no Greeks in it.
Well, that's true. They were not very happy about their interpretation.
I love Disparu's response when anyone sort of brings up racism because of Lupita, Ngongo, whatever, and Disparu just keeps saying, the race. Christopher Nolan is a racist. No Greeks in this whole film. It's just...
I mean, they've played the racist games for like a decade, so everyone's just playing them now. It's all over the place.
Yep.
Everyone call everybody racist, and then no one will be, as Syndrome says.
What do we got here?
More Lupita.
More wisdom from Lupita. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I love a compliment, but that was the compliment of all compliments to be offered this role. But I was really interested in knowing who she was beyond her face. Sometimes I think a reputation like that can be quite burdensome, right? So I was really curious, like, if that was the burden of my life, how would that affect me? And then in this film, Chris was really interested in exploring the cost of war. And so, because she's the person who was supposedly cause the war, we witness her at a time we don't usually witness her, which is after the war, and we see what the toll has been. I mean,
so where's the clip where she says, "There's more to me than my beauty"? There's a clip out there where she says that. Something to that.
Let me find it.
Yeah.
There.
Whatever keeps you going. Whatever floats your boat there, love.
If none of this press happens and we just have the casting, but that, I mean, like, we can do, yeah. if my aunt had gonads, she'd be my uncle. I mean, we can do those ifs and buts forever. I don't know how much effect this press is going to have, but it has to have some effect.
Have you ever seen that clip of the guy saying that if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bicycle? Have you ever seen that?
Have you seen? Oh my god! Why is his name fucking escape me?
Brain farts.
Blofeld from the new Bond films. For goodness sake!
Oh, Christoph Waltz.
Christoph Waltz. Have you seen Christoph Waltz when somebody asked him if James Bond should be black? Great response. Fucking awesome response.
I've just linked the clip. It's only a minute. It's very fucking funny. And I think you guys may have seen this before. I feel like Az might have, but it gets me every time.
That's lovely. A fork.
Do you know, if it had like... it's closer.
No.
It's closer to a British carbonara.
Oh no!
It is. No, that's true.
Oh well, thanks. I'm glad you're standing there.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike.
What?
But like, if you just do this with it, it's a different meal. And he's like, yeah, that's how food works.
Yeah.
Their reaction's great, though. They're just fucking dying after he says that. Oh, wait.
3-2 Argentina.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Whoa.
I don't care.
That's a big change.
Put the Christoph Waltz response to should be Bombay Black and down a bit after that as well. It's in the private chat.
It's in the private chat?
Yeah.
You got it, X-Ray Girl?
Yep.
Do you think they'll ever have African American James Bond?
I see a possibility in everything, but it needs to make sense for the story. It wouldn't make sense to cast Martin Luther King with a white man, would it?
Not at all.
There you go.
Do you think
Well, there you go.
Well, there you go. You know, fucking great.
And that's the thing is that these forced castings don't make sense. They break the immersion, right? And you see through it, and it takes you out of the story. It just does, and it wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary. This was such a unforced error, just like Black Snape, and we know why they're doing it. We know why they're doing it, particularly in this. It's just something you wouldn't expect from Nolan. But here we are. Here we are. What else we got, X-Ray Go? Anything? Hang on. We just played that one.
Sorry, I was listening to a clip.
What clip?
I was trying to find the one about the beauty.
Oh, the beauty? Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't.
So, well, yes, it's the mind virus chat. Elon's been going off. He went off on Nolan a couple days ago. Again.
Yeah,
So,
he's a little bit like quite insulting though, wasn't he? It wasn't just like,
oh, it was bad.
He called him like a fucking buffoon or something.
Called him a worm. He called him a worm.
That's it. Yeah, called him a worm.
Called
like,
him a
fucking
worm.
hell.
But MauLer.
Yeah.
What are you expecting from the Odyssey?
Unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have the least interesting response for this out of everybody talking about it, because I find Nolan can put me to sleep if his film isn't working for me, and that's what I'm kind of expecting with this one. I'm probably gonna, the first like 40 minutes I'll be paying very close attention, then eventually sort of drift off into my own head, and then be like, oh, we're still going, shit. Yeah. And then we'll finish and I'll just be like, That's kind of what I'm expecting. Obviously, anything could happen. Could be the most amazing film I've ever seen. Could also be the worst thing I've ever seen. But I'm expecting that. I'm expecting to be kind of underwhelmed and kind of bored.
Wow.
Wow.
I talked about this yesterday. Selling out to who?
Big Nolan.
Big movie.
I talked about this yesterday, and I know Az and MauLer have done the same. The amount of money we have walked away from is sickening.
Authenticity is key, though.
Yeah, kind of important.
Yeah.
Kind of important. People have offered me money to review films. A lot.
Films, video games.
Yep.
You know,
all kinds of shit.
Yep.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah.
And the answer is no every time. Every time. So, Az has a video out. My video will be out 2:30, 3:30. Just in case I add something at the last
Chinese
minute.
dentist.
What?
2:30.
Oh. Don't talk about my parents like that.
Oh, do we want to do that one? Nah. Oh, wait, I'm way behind. Hang on.
What? Okay.
I'm lost in my Discord right now.
Lost in the sauce.
Well, hey, you asked me the question, Az. What's your answer for that question?
Yeah, what do you expect?
Hand on heart, I got a feeling that I'm probably going to come out the Odyssey feeling a bit disappointed. There's a lot of Nolan stuff that I like Oppenheimer, The Prestige, dude. Hello,
Prestige is fucking awesome.
You know, the Bond movies. I loved Insomnia. There's a lot, but you know, Interstellar,
the Bond
movies.
When did he direct?
The Bond movie.
Did I say Bond?
Yes.
I meant Batman. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong B.
Did you like Dark Knight Rises?
Sorry, I'm B-lexic.
Did you like Dark Knight Rises?
It was the weakest of the three, and it has a lot of problems. There are segments of it that I do like, but there are plenty of issues that, you know, with the film.
Okay. I feel like you got some rose-tinted glasses that are blinding you.
Blinding. No, I mean, as I said, segment. There are small segments. In terms of a story, it's his weakest by a country mile. And he kind of did his Zack Snyder, what Zack Snyder went on to do, which was he took No Man's Land and he took Nightfall and he tried to knock them into one thing, and it didn't work. It really didn't. And there's a lot of, because he doesn't go through the time scales of stuff. We know this film takes part over the course of like a year and a half or something, but you'd never know because it just never justifies the time. Like 1 minute it's just like, wait a minute, Batman's here, and then he's back in Gotham. How did he get back? He was back in a day, and it's just like, no, there's clearly been like weeks that have passed, but you'd never know because of the way that it's been. Anyway, easily the weakest of the lot by a country mile. But in terms of the Odyssey, my kind of thought process isn't coming from any of the interviews. Hell, it's not even coming from the casting, which I think has problems. Well, it's semi coming from the casting, because from the moment he cast Matt Damon, I was just like, I don't think that's a good choice for Odysseus. I don't think Matt Damon's got the gravitas. I don't think he's got the screen presence. I don't think he can command a screen like somebody else can. So my problem was immediate from the casting of Odysseus. The other stuff is sort of incidental, but my biggest issue has been the trailers. I think the trailers have been, for the most part, exceedingly weak.
Dull.
It's been great. It's just like mud. It all looks like fucking mud. The dialogue is appalling. I like Patterson as an actor. Patterson didn't grab me. Tom Holland didn't grab me, and certainly Matt Damon didn't grab me. And
all three of those guys grabbed you. That'd be kind of a scandal. I mean,
if they paid me off, I would take big Nolan money.
I would take big
That's
Nolan.
where I'd sell out.
He's big
I
now.
would take big
Okay.
Nolan.
Can
So
you
my,
take
my concern is that I just don't think I think objectively, like the last trailer that they released, I think objectively it was a very poor trailer. And if that's what's selling your like Spider, say what you want about maybe the first or the second trailer. I thought the first Spider-Man trailer was pretty decent. The second one was weaker, but that third one was like, boom.
That one hits.
It was just like that was a great trailer. They really nailed that final trailer to get you interested. But the Odyssey was just like, in terms of trailers.
There's a clip that Steph shared that might entice you to watch it more.
Okay.
How fun is it to play a character that everyone is not rooting for?
I think they will be rooting for him.
You think so?
I keep comparing. It's kind of like Jacob in Twilight. Penelope, what the Odyssey is about. Penelope.
So
that was a great troll, by the way, from Patterson.
Well done. I like that guy.
That was a great troll.
How could you not like that guy? He's great.
He's good on interviews. He's good on interviews.
It's way better than some of the stuff we've seen. And Steph did find the beauty.
Good.
Oh,
well done, thank you, Steph.
The most iconic character I played is Helena Troy, and she's known for her beauty.
Yeah.
But my big question is, who's the woman behind the beauty? You know, because when that's all you're known for, that must be burdensome.
Yeah, that's kind of like that must be frustrating for her amongst many things.
The bird being the most beautiful creature on earth. So it's like
It's
well.
It's so
They can
tough
make
to be
themselves
so
a victim
beautiful.
out of everything, can't they? You know, fucking hell.
Yet women will spend thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even millions on their own looks.
Now do the interview with that same interviewer and Ellen Page, because she towers over her. She towers over.
Dude, imagine Gwendolyn Christie was co-starring.
How tall is she? 6'4"?
6'3" or something?
6'4", something like that. Yeah.
You know Lisa, Jeremy Clarkson's girlfriend, 6'3"?
Really?
Oh, damn.
He's tall though. Clarkson's like 6'4", 6'5", isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, based on what I've seen, listen, you can't blame people for thinking it's going to flop when they have just seen the Odyssey match every pattern of things that we would call out with Star Wars, with Marvel, that have ended up flops. You can't blame them. You have to account for Nolan, but like all that aside, push all that aside, like with the trailers have not sold me at all. And maybe that's purposeful. And we've already heard people say, that we haven't seen shit. And like, I am a fan of that. Don't show me everything in the trailer, but this trailer is still supposed to hook you in. And I am not hooked into this. And I was looking forward to this movie, like big time. I was like curious about it. And I got my tickets early. Then the casting happened. Then the PR happened.
Yeah. When the announcement was made that Nolan's going to do the Odyssey, it was just like, ooh,
yeah.
Oh, this could be really interesting.
But
then it was Matt Damon announced first, and I was like, oh,
I think I think you could survive a lot of things as Nolan, but that if they really use its basis is the Emily Wilson translation, I think that could be a problem.
I think that's looking more and more likely by the day.
Based on what the actresses are saying, it looks that way. It definitely looks that way.
Because they're talking a lot about female perspective, sort of the misogynistic, the dubbing down of the masculinity. Hello? Well, we know that for a fucking fact by the casting.
By the casting, yes. Jay Longbone, I think, put it best. Elliot Page is a pity cast.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. Yeah,
I think it's more than that. I think it's a cast. It's a casting based on an act of defiance, an act of resistance. That is their. People will say it's owning the chud, but that's definitely what goes into some of this casting that doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. It is an act of activism, not an act of merit or creativity. And that's what people see through. Let's get to the people. Speaking of those people. I wasn't ready. Damn it. I will be in just a second.
Do you want me to read something then?
Yeah, read something.
Okay. So, Land Far Away with 55 TRYs. I don't know what that is. MauLer tries. A good argument for the death of the author is The Room. Wizzo used to claim it was a drama, but now says it was intended to be a comedy.
Yeah, well, it took him a while to even accept it being made fun of. He did not like that for a long time. But he had to be like, you have to understand that it was majorly beneficial for him to lean into the fact that everyone was making fun of it, like financially. And then he started still trying to sort of understand, like, yeah, I actually did want it to be funny. I did want everyone to make fun of it, actually. And it's just like, no, you didn't. And it's a huge thing when it comes to like movies that are so bad they're good. You can't make that on purpose, or at least it's extremely difficult. You need the Birdemic movies are like this. The first one is extremely funny. And then the second and third, it's just like, they like leaned into doing it on purpose and doesn't work as much anymore. Tommy Wiseau made like, I want to say some kind of project. I don't know if it's a TV show or a movie about a hotel with a bunch of people in it. And it was awful. And he was hoping to try and like rebank on the Room thing. I remember seeing someone's video on it, but oh yeah, Garth Marenghi actually is a good example of someone being able to pull it off, I guess, The Dark Place. Like so bad it's good, but deliberately. I mean, it's not impossible. There's a bunch of examples, but it's like a different kind of thing. And yeah, he's I'm not going to take Tommy Wiseau's opinion of what The Room is. I don't think he's a wacky.
Why not?
No. Because it was clearly not meant
for everything
to
I
be.
just said, Gary.
I'm just kidding.
Oh God. Spiegel for
I'm
35.
such a hater, MauLer.
Oh, you're such a lover.
Hey.
Big Nolan.
Okay.
Big Nolan.
Spiegel for 35 Zars. Hey, Az, heard you have an Odyssey video out.
I do. Thank you for bringing that to everyone's attention. I don't think we're caught there, but we'll check it out after this stream.
Ira Jonigan for 2 says, Az, I've watched your Academy reviews legit 20 times.
Starfleet must be Starfleet Academy. Oh, thank you. I will be completely honest.
Reviews
absolutely hideous to make. I fucking hated making that.
It hurts to watch that show. Really.
It does. It actually does. But such a great reaction from all of those. So being one of those people, thank you so much, man.
Yeah. De Regard for 5 says, this is the first real BBC where the 3 of you have finished a video game.
Wow. It's true.
It took a few years.
Really stretching the definition of video game, but fair.
Yeah.
Does MauLer feel any guilt over making Az and Gary play through mixtape?
You know, the supercut I've seen, like it's almost ready to go. It's very funny. The opening like 10 minutes is how everyone comes to play it. It's from all different streams and all this other shit. But the Patient Zero and who started it all is Metal. He's before me and he gets me to play it.
Oh, so we should all blame Metal.
I contacted you to play it.
Well, but there's no like officially publicly streaming and stuff because I knew you'd mentioned it, and I was like, yeah, I was playing Lego Batman, like, haha, I don't have to play mixtape. Like Mel was forced to because he put a goal.
Yeah.
Whereas
yes,
I could
that.
do whatever I wanted, and then I foolishly tempted fate because you'd already played it at that point, Az.
Yes.
You should have taken that chance to just nominate. We should do that.
But I text you. I'm pretty sure I text you.
You gotta. If it's not on stream, then no one sees it and you can't do it. You gotta be like. So then we could have all blamed you, which I still.
I don't want to take the blame for this. I don't want to take the blame for this.
No, I think Metal gets it for now publicly, officially.
He's German. He deserves.
He is German. Does
That's
everything
true.
wrong.
Nordstrom for 300 RSDs says, "I was there, MauLer. I was there 3,000 years ago." Quote from Gary.
My God.
My God.
I found the video with the shells. You keep going. You read that
Okay,
one.
Robert Hayes. For $4.99, Gary, if you go gray, I shall dub thee Gray Bush the Wise.
Great.
Beg your pardon?
I'm going gray. That's happening.
You're 56, dude. I think you could give yourself a little bit of leeway here.
I'm totally okay with it. I do not mind getting old. It is fine. It is great. All right, here we go.
Quite the opposite perspective to Ryan whenever he talks about getting old.
All right. Don't laugh at you see younger version of me in this. This is an old video, but this is where I was doing a Captain Marvel video, and I found this in a Sci-Fi Wire podcast where they discuss. I hope I have the volume all the way up. Where is the volume? Why am I not seeing volume?
It's bottom left.
Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? I was looking for something else. Here we go.
It's a shill. Everybody's getting that.
Here, laugh at that.
You know, everybody's a shill. Everybody's getting that Disney cash. But here, all right. So here's the actual reality.
I was going to say, like, have you been on mentions lately?
Here's where we actually are in the industry. If you want to talk about quote access media, every single person that wants to have access to things early, that wants to get access to things so that traffic is drawn to their site, will on occasion. Everybody at this podcast, everybody in our industry, occasionally has to play softball. Occasionally has to, you know, look the other way a little bit. Everybody has to do it.
Hey, I understand. I've done a lot of podcasts. You got to fill a
We don't
lot
need
of
to
time
hear what
get
this
to
fucking
talking, you get
asshole
comfortable,
says.
Oh my God.
There's more.
Wait, which one? What? Like a movie
in the sense that, you know, I hated a movie, but I won't say that I hated the movie, or an actor behaved a sort of way and you don't want to, you know, put it out there that happened.
Right, because you might not get the next review.
Right.
Next
So
gig.
to some degree, everybody in our industry that is a part of this quote unquote access media.
I love how she was playing coy there. What?
Oh, fuck this guy. Shut up.
I like that guy.
Thanks.
Cool.
Yeah, so that they just we got to play coy. We got to pretend something doesn't happen. We have to look the other way so we can maintain our access. They just fucking admitted that was years ago.
Is that called being media literate?
I guess to them.
That is pretty great though. Just being like, yeah, you just can't trust us. So anyway, it's like, oh, cool, thanks.
Yeah, here's how the sausage is made, and we cheat and lie,
and they do, and it's worse now. It's so much worse, and they're the corporate critics are fucking pissed that the influencers are taking their jobs, which they will. You know, Nolan can fight it all he wants, but the industry is going to go that way. They just did it with Supergirl. But we're getting similar reactions. They try to use bigger words, you know, to their credit. They try to use bigger words, but they're doing the same thing, right? And you know, I've never even applied. Have you guys I have never tried to even get movies early. I probably could from some studios.
No, I was approached a couple of years back by Square Enix as regards to an advanced copy of Final Fantasy 16 that I could stream 9 hours earlier than release. And I did take that. But the only reason why I took that is because I'd already ordered the collector's edition myself. Plus I'd actually got another copy as well, just the standard edition. So I had already, you know, paid money to play a game. So the way that I saw it is by getting this, I'm just getting 9 hours early access to the game, which helps me as a streamer. But I said to the guy, and the guy, by the way, the guy from Square Enix actually was really nice. And I did say to him, I got to be honest with my opinion. It's just like, no, that's great. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. And he was cool about that. And then a few months later, I purchased a copy of the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and it actually arrived a day early. And there was a thing going around that Amazon had been shipping by mistake, and it arrived a day early. And I contacted that guy back, and I said, "Hey, dude, I said my copy of Rebirth actually arrived a day early. I said because it has. Would it be okay to stream it, or you know, do you want me to wait for the official date?" The guy just came back and went, "Just stream it, mate. Just stream it." So it's not okay.
There you go.
But other than that,
I was a +1 with Chris for Fantastic Four, and I got shit for that. I know, but like, listen, if somebody wants to send me the movie and I'll get an early shot at starting my video, hell yeah, but it's not going to affect my opinion at all.
Well, for me, you know, I wasn't even reviewing movies until Disney contacted me and said they wanted a positive review of TLJ because it was coming out soon, and I was like, oh yeah, sure. They offered $1 million. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, easy. I was writing it up, but counter offered $2 million to make a negative review by Big Nolan, and I was like, you know what, way more worth it. And yeah, here we are today.
Big Nolan. Waiting for those big Nolan bucks. All right. Let's go to Robert Hayes. Have you done that one yet?
No.
Okay. So they are finally making that Netflix Ghostbusters cartoon, and it's going to be set in 1994, featuring a bunch of dipshit teens that aren't really Ghostbusters. The OGs apparently retired, and there will be probably a girl genius who kit bashes all of their gear together. They described the teens with phrases like riot girl, emotional genius, and cool loser. Sounds like a Netflix production. Like, are we shocked at this point? Yeah, Ghostbusters is dead. What are you laughing at?
Steph's just
thank you, Robert Hayes.
She's killing it right now.
Oh, her tweets have been amazing.
Yeah,
show them.
I've shared it. So this is.
so tiny. When you're at 2 heads taller than
your Grecian warriors.
Oh no! Thank you, Robert Hayes. J Mac slacking for $200. Hail the real BBC. The Odyssey crap really is a travesty. It could have been the theatrical epic of the 2020s, but all signs point to shit. Started rereading it, and it's so good. My wife and I are planning our 3rd kid.
Hi.
There you go.
Let's go.
And we were thinking Odysseus for a boy's name, but now I'm not so sure. Yeah.
What about Elliot?
Yeah.
It's a lovely name.
Oh boy. Josh Kelsey.
Yeah,
what?
Right now, if I were you, Jay, I'd probably be looking more at Ulysses than Odysseus. But
yeah.
Okay.
Josh Kelsey has dropped $19.99 and walks away because that's what he does. The Hollywood Menace. Thank you, Josh, for $19.99. Thank you. Anime Expo this past weekend was crazy. 450,000 attendees. Holy shit. That's where all the comic buyers are now. Manga is the most successful comics by far. These comic shops should adapt quickly. X-Ray Girl, did you see Witch Hat Atelier?
No, but now it's going to be on my list. I'm just rewatching House of the Dragon right now.
Okay. How are we doing with season 3, guys?
It's season 3 just started.
How many episodes has it been? 2?
3. But like
House of the Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You just,
no.
For some reason, you need to know that she's on her period.
Yeah.
Hey, it made the episode make more sense. Okay.
Yeah.
She's on a blood moon.
Yeah. Oh, she's becoming a queen and she's on her period and everything sucks.
So in the book, when Rhaenyra sits the throne for the first time, it cuts her legs and her hands, which is a sign of the throne rejecting the person sitting on it.
Okay.
It's not a good sign, and people notice it. They replaced it with her being on her period and bleeding on the throne.
When we realized that on the stream, it was like everyone was like, no.
It's like, but why was it needed? Like, I don't understand.
It's Jump the Dragon. It's Jump the Dragon. People are loving the spectacle of it, but the story makes no sense.
As you're in a better place right now of not having watched it.
I think so. I think so.
But season one is still like good. Like
It is. Az would know that because he watched the best parts of season one in YouTube clips.
I saw one scene, one clip.
That doesn't make it better.
That's it. I was right to be skeptical.
Do you know the Simpsons scene where Homer's listening to music and Abe, it's like a flashback, and Abe is like, I don't understand this music you listen to, it's horrible. And then Homer's like, you're like square, you're too old, you wouldn't understand. And then Abe says, what I used to, like you listened to was it, but now it's not. And what is it that I don't understand? And then the camera like tightens up on him and he just goes, it all happened to you. And I reference this because listen, I'm not guaranteeing it, but in Night of the Seven Kingdoms, it might happen to you.
No, I've said to Gary, I'm not watching season 2 until Gary watches season 2, and if I get a thumbs up for season 2,
that would still count because you could have watched season 1 of House of the Dragon and stopped.
Mm-hmm.
I feel I don't know how the first season of House of the Dragon ends, but the first season of Night of the Seven Kingdom, that could easily just be a full stop.
Yep.
Leave it at that.
Yeah.
Tied it up nice. Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Some people were talking about Heroes the other day, and I was like, I wonder what it is like to just show someone season 1 and be like, and that was the show. There was no more.
Oh, they'd love it.
Or The Matrix.
Or season 1 of Westworld. Or season
pretty
one
much
of
any season 1 of any Netflix
show ever made. Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things is another. And
House
that's
of Cards,
how it ended.
Get 2, I think, right?
House of Cards actually had some good seasons.
I think it is. You have to go with 2 because he gets into the White House and then it ends, and you're like, fine. Because you go further than that, the story can't have a good ending because you'll get too far and then it'll go to shit.
Yeah.
I feel like before,
like he's like the president at the end of season 2. I mean,
I feel like before the internet, I always relied on reviews, kind of like before I watched things, because I don't want to put my time and effort into things ever since
you were
Game of
hurt.
Thrones. Yeah.
You got to fight to hurt if you're going to cover stuff.
But no, that was before the internet, so that was like.
Is it not better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all?
I lived a very happy life thinking the Marvels ended like at Endgame.
But Gary, you're like way more invested in Game of Thrones because you've read the books, right? I haven't. My first whatever you want to call it of Game of Thrones was the TV show. So that's all I had to work with. So I'm not invested into the universe like you've been. So to me, when Game of Thrones went to shit, that was sort of like, okay, I don't need to have the Game of Thrones fucking multiverse now thrown at me, or the game of I'm okay. So I could prove to be skeptical. I was hearing really good things of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, as well as the fact that it was written in the 90s as well. The first book, at least, Hedge Knight, was written in the 90s. So things were actually a little bit more normal there. So there was a good chance.
Or
early 2000s. Okay.
Yeah, early 2000s.
So that actually is still there, still normal stuff. So that proved to be really good. But House of the Dragon, I knew the story. Well, I knew the Cliff Note story because you told us the Cliff Note story in many FNTs.
Well, and it's in Game of Thrones. Like the story of the Dance of the Dragons is recounted a couple of times, at the very least, and it's in the extras, those animated extras they put in, which are great. The history of Westeros. They do a whole thing on. Harry Lloyd narrates the Dance of the Dragons, and you pretty much see what happens, like a little 10-minute animated thing. But Joffrey recounts the end in Game of Thrones. So you've heard it.
Yes.
So you've already
and
heard it.
Duncan Eggs mentioned in there a couple of times as well.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Let's get back to this. Tommy Montalbano for 1999. Secret Wars theory. Doctor Strange and Star Wars will have the same role as Ant-Man and Endgame.
Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. Why did I say Star Wars?
Because you're foreshadowing what
Wars.
will happen.
Yes, because Marvel, because at the end of Doomsday, they go into the Star Wars universe. Secret Wars, Doctor Strange, Secret Wars will have the same role as Ant-Man and Endgame. Maybe, yeah, like he'll be trapped in some pocket dimension from an incursion that they don't explain. A thing like this requires a little setting up, and there's no setting up other than we're going to get some extra footage in Endgame that'll be re-released. By the way, why not release Infinity War and Endgame and just play them back to back? I mean, because it's just the second part of a movie. Endgame is.
And it'll average out as being better because Infinity War isn't as shit as Endgame.
No, it's not. Hey, Az, rumor has it that you have an Odyssey video coming out. Is this true? And is it the gayest Odyssey video ever?
Well, it's from me, so yes, it absolutely is the gayest Odyssey video ever. Yes, believe it or not, I do. Go check it out after the stream. A few of you checking in already, so thank you.
Snacks for $10 says, can't watch it live, so here's a joke to the Hot D writers. When we asked for more period pieces, this isn't what we had in mind. Anyway, see you next Tuesday.
Hey.
The Planet Will for $10. I'm back. Was on a great camping trip. Happy birthday, America. Happy birthday, America.
Welcome back.
Happy birthday and welcome back. Hail to the fellowship. Happy American Pride Month. Yes, Sultan of Bacon. I want the fifth death for Xavier to see Von Doom roll Professor X down a flight of stairs and towards the school's pool in Doomsday.
Oh my God.
I saw tweets from people saying Supergirl is already going to VOD. This is a bad sign, aka the water is up to the Titanic's rails. This is a bad sign. It's a bad sign.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're waiting that long. It's such a shame that Christopher Nolan sold out. Memento, Insomnia, and Inception are amazing. I would love if he went back to making great movies, but if this destroys his career, well, fuck it. It's not going to destroy his career.
No, it's not. Yeah. No.
There's no way this destroys his career. Everybody has a stinker, like a big stinker, and some would argue that he's already had a couple, but this might be we'll see. We have to keep in mind that the early corporate critics will slant towards Hollywood and slant towards a certain political belief and feel like they need to back up, kind of like with the overpraise of Millie Alcock in Supergirl. They didn't want to make her feel bad because it's a female lead. So they're, well, she was great, but the movie sucked. I'm all, how do you work that out?
She wasn't good either.
She wasn't good.
The whole thing stunk from start to finish.
Gary, stop being a coward. Watch more Stargate instead of your thousandth boring rewatch of crap Doctor Who, what shit, or... Oh, okay. You're not... No. Are we talking about...
the good stuff?
Or Bunny the Teenage Vamp? What? You mean the good stuff?
Bunny the Teenage...
X-Ray Girl is beating you on this, clowning you like a chump. I'll watch it eventually.
He will. He likes binging a lot of TV, so we'll get there.
I do, and I watch a lot of stuff, and I am doing a Bunny the Vampire Slayer show. MauLer that we're doing tomorrow night. Tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have to cram for that one. I got a couple episodes in, but then I've got to do something today, so I'll just spend the day watching Bunny the Teenage Vamp.
What an atrocity.
Yeah.
Your job sucks.
I know, it's terrible. Y'all ever see Perdita Durango with Javier Bardem and James Gandolfini? Absolute insane movie. I have not. Rutha Glicken. Where did I get the first
what? Ruth Galinet? What?
Durka.
You guys listen to us? Are you mad?
I don't really have an interest in Citizen Vigilante because it committed the sin of reminding me that I hate everything that exists. Who apparently hates everything besides criminal grape gangs. Well, yeah. Number 2 on Prime Video.
I think Citizen Vigilante would. I haven't seen it yet. I think it would hit harder if the guy wasn't a fucking brothel owner.
No, he owns the property that the brothel is at.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't actually own the brothel. But
does he know that there's a brothel in the property that he owns?
That's where the 8-minute scene comes from.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
If Secret Wars will be a Renaissance fair, will the quartering be allowed to watch it? Asked Ministry of Wrong Thing for $9.99.
No, he's banned for the Renaissance fair, I'm afraid.
I don't know if he'll watch it or not.
Vroom vroom.
Maybe we'll get an extensive breakdown. I mean, that'd be awesome.
How's your
like, share, and
weekend?
subscribe. The real Circly for $10 says, for the record, has been destroyed or falsified. Every book written, every picture has been repainted, every date has been altered, and the process is continuing day by day and minute by minute. 1984. Has anybody asked Comics Division if he's read it lately?
It's an old one, but it checks out.
At my local theater, so it's opening this week, Thursday to Sunday. The Odyssey so far has sold 12 tickets. Yeah, for non-premium screens, it's selling like a normal movie. Now, if you go and look around for Spider-Man, particularly in bigger cities, for one, the fan screenings are sold out, long sold out. Can't get a seat. For Thursday, it's tickets are selling pretty well.
Sorry, no, it wasn't a sneeze. It was it was us trying to stifle a laugh. But okay.
But the pre-sales that they are touting for the Odyssey are for premium screens and 70 millimeter. And I think there's 360, 70 millimeter theaters in the entire country. Maybe, I mean, that's the last number I heard. I could be wrong. Okay.
The cinema I go to.
Cinema.
Nice theater.
What's a cinema?
Cinema. Theater. Okay. That I go to.
Theater.
It's Supergirl's down to 4 showings a day.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, can they hang on till the 28th for VOD? That's 3 fucking weeks, bro.
I think that's way
hang on.
Theaters are going to kick them out.
I can't wait for next week's box office.
Read a couple, and I'm going to look up Odyssey.
Okay.
Odyssey.
All right. So
I'll go to my theater.
Let's see here. Pac-Man for $4.99. Seeing the incompetence of all the Hot D characters, I can only think, what would Ray Pitler do? I don't know.
Well, you get rid of inflation by decreasing the surplus population. And yeah.
To the moon.
Andrew McCartney for $1.99. Rewatch Toy Story 1, 2, 3, 2 better ending.
I mean, 3's ending is kind of perfect for the theme of like the whole story. It's 4 that fucks everything up, but 2's got a good ending as well if it had stopped there. But 3's ending is kind of where you probably want, right? The sort of the toys move to the next child to help them grow up, sort of thing. So it's very sweet. And it gets ruined.
In my local theater, we're gonna say prime time Thursday, 7 p.m. for the people who just really want to see the Odyssey first, right? We'll say 7 o'clock. Everybody gets home from work. Blah blah blah. A third full. It's about a third. Let's go to Friday. I mean, I can't show it because it's my local theater.
Yeah.
Let's go to Friday. Let's go to RPX recliner seating. For Friday at 7 p.m. it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 tickets sold.
Wow.
That's it. I mean, purely anecdotal. That's the San Antonio, Texas area. I'm sure if you check around Orlando and Burbank, they're probably sold out completely.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to look for IMAX seats, and they're all sold out. The early screenings
IMAX will be sold out
Thursday, Friday.
I
and
go
all the
look at
regulars
the-
are easy to get.
The Santico IMAX, San Antonio.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun.
Hikira for 5 says, Helen of Wakanda calling Homer a misogynist is a bold marketing strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
He's not even a misogynist. He's nice to Marge. It's Bart that he strangles. Really, we should probably just remember that, you know? He doesn't strangle her. Why you little?
What year did they remove that, by the way? What year did Homer
Oh, they
stop
actually
throttling
removed
that?
that?
They stopped doing it for ages, but I think they did eventually do it again. Like,
oh wow,
the Simpsons fucking zombie ass show is this just. I remember there was a
I haven't
video
seen
by
it in 25
some YouTuber that was like, Simpsons is good again. And I saw that, and a couple people had mentioned it. So me and Fringy watched the newest episodes. We're both obsessed with it when we were kids. And we were like, that was horrendous. Never, ever suggest that the show is still, like, is better again. Holy fuck.
I can't believe that when I was at just starting secondary school, The Simpsons was on.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm 50 fucking one. I'm an old giffer and I need to be taken out back and old yellow. And the
Odyssey
fucking thing is still on, even though half the cast's dead.
They're not, though. Well, that's the thing. They're all fucking ancient.
Okay, 2 o'clock show for 70 millimeter. 2 o'clock show sold out. 5:45 show sold out. 9:30 show sold out.
There you go. I mean, good start. I think it's like I said, it's going to open strong.
Yep.
I don't think there's any denying that. It's tracking is looking good. Pre-ticket sales, they're there. The actual numbers are there. I think it's going to open good. The question is, how good's the movie and whether or not it's going to get legs. It's going to have legs.
If they can manage to make every theater 70 millimeter,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah,
and then
Now-
charge $50 a ticket, they might have a chance.
They do have this in D-Box. Should I sit on a D-Box seat?
Oh, hell yeah.
I might do that. It might make the movie a little better.
And this is one of the first films that I recall in years in the UK that this has a midnight showing.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to have a really good first weekend.
Yes.
I would say spectacular first weekend.
It'll be interesting to see the drop off.
There won't,
Well, I mean-
the thing is, there's Spider-Man's coming out the following week, but then there's nothing after that. So Spider-Man will body it. Absolutely.
True, but they can coexist to an extent,
Yes,
right?
they can. Absolutely.
The week before, though, Moana's coming out. Moana, is that how you pronounce it?
Whoa. I don't think anyone
That's
gives a
probably
fuck.
going to do some numbers, though, isn't it?
No,
Even though
it's
it
not
looks
tracking.
No, it's not.
tracking
isn't
well.
it? It's not tracking well.
No.
I mean,
Which is
it just
wonderful
doesn't look
fucking
good.
news, by the way.
Yes.
Down with live action remakes. Fuck you.
Yes.
Die.
He wants. I root for those to fail.
Tom
every
Holland's
time.
going to be in the top 2 movies.
Zendaya and
Tom Holland.
Yeah,
and Tom
and
Holland
Zendaya as well. Yeah,
are
and
both
Zendaya,
in big movies, and they changed the scheduling for Spider-Man to accommodate Tom Holland working with Nolan on the Odyssey. Sony did that. Only so Sony could release the movie the next week. So, yeah. Zendaya is in 3 What was she just in? She's in Dune. Yeah, she's in Dune, Spider-Man, and Odyssey.
Euphoria. On TV. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bernthal. Hey, Bernthal too. You're right, chat. Bernthal's in.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He's in the Odyssey as well. Yeah. Good catch, chat.
I think, yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, because the Punisher's in Spider-Man.
Spiderman.
Spiderman.
She's the new what was his face last year with so many movies?
I mean, okay,
Mandalorian.
like I'm not gonna put
Pedro.
Zendaya on. She's getting overexposed like Pedro, but she's not annoying on the red carpet. She doesn't say anything fucking stupid. That's
yeah.
I don't know how. I think she's got a really good agent. I think she's the it girl for Hollywood right now.
The fact that they're together and basically anything that he does, she gets her in. I mean, that's just good marketing on.
They work great as a couple. I mean, they're clearly very much in love with each other, and that's great to see.
Yeah.
I think in Hollywood years it lasts 7, maybe 8.
Yeah, and what? How long have they been dating? 3-4 years already now?
My God.
Probably more than, yeah.
Hey, he got sober though, so hail Tom Holland for getting sober.
Yeah.
Straightening up his life.
They've been together 5 years, approximately 5 years.
My God. That's like a lifelong marriage. Hollywood. We weren't in the R word verse. We're in the battle world. Remember, praise God, Emperor Rat, Mickey Mouse, says Scruffy Pumpkin. I've started Horus Rising.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm liking it. Thank you all for the take on sci-fi slop. R.I.P. Doctor Who. R.I.P. Doctor Who. Dr. What's It, according to
it doesn't have an investment. It can't get on TV. It's been put out to speculators to see if anyone wants to have anything to do with it. But according to Russell T. Davies, it's absolutely not cancelled.
Oh, no. They just stopped making it and everybody was fired.
Yes.
Yeah.
They stopped making it. They pulled it from the Christmas special. Nobody's writing it. There's no doctor and there's no investment.
Don Mac
great to me.
for $10 says the Soviet Union had something called agitprop, short for agitation propaganda, to spread their ideology through popular media. This is a fact, by the way. The anachronistic miscasting in the Odyssey is agitpropped for the message. It is. It is. Same with Black Snake. Same with Black Snake. If you want to talk about mainline Batman, Tom King pretty much killed it because of what the Wedding comic did with Catwoman. Catwoman didn't show up, and Batman was crying like a bitch at the altar. They hyped that issue so hard. They did. The Odyssey is going to be peak shill, man. They're going to pull all the stops for this one, and super shill. It has to succeed, or people like us might be right. And that can't happen. Well, I mean, I did find one tweet that said that was showing the box office tracking, and then the tweet said, "I thought it was Go Woke, Go Broke," and I'm all, that's why he did it. That's why he did it. The more obesity. It's more obesity time. It's more Odyssey time. More obesity time.
More obesity.
We need more obesity.
There simply isn't enough.
What's your favorite Batman villain? Az.
Oh, okay.
That's not the Joker.
It's not Hush. Hush had a really good story, but they haven't really done anything with Hush since that great story. I think ultimately, I mean, Joker is such an easy one to go to, and probably is ultimately, but Ra's al Ghul has been such
that
a
was
good.
Going to be mine.
He's had such a good run with fucking with Batman, and yeah.
Aside from Joker,
Ra's al Ghul.
Okay, MauLer, favorite Batman villain? It could be movies.
No, I've answered this before, and I usually clarify this is not necessarily based on execution, but potential, and it's Scarecrow.
Yeah, that was high up there. high up there with Scarecrow.
I love Scarecrow, and the few times you get him in things, I'm always like, oh, if we just pushed him a little bit further. And Cillian Murphy is such a good cast, and we didn't get much of him, unfortunately. And then, you know, Arkham Asylum, he's fucking awesome.
I would say that the best Scarecrow we've seen is actually in the video games, which is crazy. Yeah. But it's so well done. All the way from that beginning bit in Arkham where he sees dead Jim Gordon.
Oh, yeah, man.
You know, that's the start of it all. It's just like, oh, okay, that's clever. That's clever. Ra's al Ghul's daughter's Talia.
Talia. Ooh. Ra's al Ghul would be my pick. But Mr. Freeze, Batman and Robin. No. Mr. Freeze animated series.
Mr. Freeze is a really good villain when they focus on his need to heal Nora.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he becomes. I think that's when Mr. Freeze is most interesting.
We'll do a couple more, then we gotta get out. We went a little over today.
Everybody, Jill. Phantasm is great in Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah,
I think it's such an underrated film. If you know anything about Batman lore, Phantasm is essentially Reaper from Batman Year 2 that's been tweaked and changed into Andrea Beaumont. But yeah, if you want to see like the first iteration of Phantasm, look at the Reaper from Batman.
When I first saw the posters for it, I'm like, oh, they're putting Reaper in the fucking
movie.
Reaper,
yeah.
Will you be reviewing Evil Dead Burn or Coyote versus Acme on BBC or FNT? Early Odyssey reviews are comparing it to Lord of the Rings. What a mess. Super friend of man. It's like, stop. I'll probably watch both of those, Evil Dead Burn and Coyote versus Acme. Well, yeah, if I watch them, I'll talk about them. Is Charles Xavier going to pass Batman's parents and Uncle Ben on the all-time superhero media death list? Yes. The cope over the trailer ratio has been insane. Even if the extension was off by 200,000, the trailer would still be ratioed by hundreds of thousands. Yes.
So I think the trailer though is a statement more than. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see when the box office after the first week, after people actually, lots of normies start going to see it. When we get a true idea of what the public consensus is, then that's going to be the interesting part.
Yeah. And we'll find out. And Az has a video going over his thoughts. I will have a video going over my thoughts. And I won't steal his title.
Just do it. And the thumbnail. Fucking do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
It might give me a rub, mate. Might give me a rub.
All right. So we're going to wrap it up there. We'll get the rest on Square Up. I got to do a little more work on my video. What do you got coming up, Az?
I don't know if you're aware of this, guys, but I actually have a video which has just come out. It just came out during the beginning of the show. It's available on the channel right now. Go check it out. And then more videos coming. And fingers crossed, I'm trying to start my playthrough on my gaming channel this week for The Sinking City. And I'm trying to get that sorted up this week. Worst case scenario next week, but trying to get that sorted up for this week. So that's an upcoming thing. There you go.
There you go.
Boobs. Nice freeze frame, Gary.
Am I frozen?
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah, you did freeze.
I'm a little out of.
Now you're out of focus.
I'm a little blurry.
Is that what you see when you wake up in the morning?
That's how it looks like.
Yeah, then the glasses go on.
That's weird. I don't know. Why it's just out of focus. All right. Well, I'll just be out of focus.
No, you got to hold it. Just hold it to focus.
Oh, there it is. There it is. No. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, we got it. Damn new camera. MauLer, what do you got coming up?
Well, it's the wonderful day of Tuesday, so that means we've got Buffy tomorrow.
Yep.
And then open bar the day after, and then this Saturday, big old Chungus stream that you may just see some familiar faces on, as long as everything is on planned and nailed, which it should be. Woohoo! Tune in this Saturday.
Yep. X-Ray Girl.
Tonight I'm playing Left 4 Dead at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, and then tomorrow the Nerdrotic Nooner. So you can catch me over there. And I do watch Stargate if you want to see my reactions to it on my channel here, X-Ray Girl.
Excellent. As has a video. And I have a video coming out in either a half an hour or an hour from 2 o'clock, which is 5 minutes from now. So that's actually a little over half an hour or an hour. But you know, that'll be coming out soon. And yeah, on Friday Night Tights with Sargon, and I might be making an appearance on some stream Saturday.
Lotus
Ooh.
And then Buffy. Buffy tomorrow.
Okay.
Buffy tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Buffy tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
With this Odyssey shit is going to be fun. So thanks to the Nerdrotics. Thanks to everyone who left super chat donation. You help keep the lights on. Thanks to anybody who participated or just the lurkers out there. We love you. We'll see you next time on Az's channel.
Bye.
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 Bye.